Long ago, in a distant land, far beyond the reaches of common sense, a band of merry adventurers are... well, they're doing something, that's for sure. But it'll be all mystical and shit. Welcome to The Final Rule.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Session 1 of The Final Rules. I am Timothy Underwood, treasurer of Arcadian Renaissance Theater Creatives, and I cannot tell y'all how excited I am to be doing this again. I am joined, of course, by some of the best improvisers I've ever met in my entire life, and a group of people that are, I think, going to make this the best season of The Final Rule that we could even think of. So we are going to go through and just sort of introduce ourselves very quickly. We'll go in order of this overlay. So I consider that my intro. So we're just going to go down, and then we're going to loop around like a little square bracket there to Zach after Logan. Sound good? So Brendan, you're going to start us all. Oh, actually,
I didn't know if I was going to start.
Yeah, Brendan, go ahead and start, and then we'll end on Justin.
Okay. I'm Brendan. You're welcome. I was really hoping someone else would go first because I don't know what to say. I was here for the first two seasons. Get ready. I don't know what I'm gonna play, but I clicked on my character sheet right before we started, and I'm just glad I'm not a Kenku.
Yeah, that is true. Even though I do think that Airhorn was one of my favorite characters from that season. It did put you in an interesting spot, though.
Yeah.
All right, Vincent.
Hi, I'm Vincent Bianca. I congratulate Brendan on his freedom to now use full vocabulary.
Amazing.
I remain ignorant of my character until the time comes. I can't wait for it.
Amazing. Thank you. We're glad to have you here. Hey, Logan, how's it going?
Hi, my name is Logan. I'm feeling great. Thanks for having me, Tim. My strengths as a player are being inventive and otherwise decisive in action. My weaknesses are general teamwork and leaving space open for play. So
yeah, exactly. Amazing. Logan, legitimately, I can't tell you if I would really want you in my party or if I really want you in Justin's party, because I think both are going to be
I want Logan in my party.
Thanks,
Come on,
Dad.
bring him over. Bring him over.
Oh my God.
All right,
I want the chaos.
Hey, Zach, how's it going, man? And everyone, just to make it very clear, this is Zach Dinley. He is going to be a permanent player with us for the rest of the season. Just wasn't brought on board until just after we had recorded Session 0. But yeah, Zach.
Hi, I'm Zach Denley. I work in retail.
Brother. You're
Spectacular.
And you play D&D.
And I play D&D. I played D&D for a few years, and I did some improv in my day. We make some goofs, some bits, some laughs, some gaffes here and there.
And look where it got you.
And look where it got me.
Hey, Sophia.
Right here.
Hey, everybody. My name is Sophia Brazda. I am new to Discord, new to D&D, but a frequent flyer to Mayhem. This should just be a ton of fun.
I can't imagine it wouldn't be.
Okay, great. I think that's all I got.
Absolutely.
Super excited. It's going to be great.
Mr. Bernard.
Oh my God, it's me. Hello, I am Chase Bernard, the president of the Arcadian Renaissance Theater Creatives. And my last meal would be 15 sticks of beef jerky and an orange Julius.
Is that actually true?
Not entirely, but the orange Julius for sure. I do miss those drinks.
Not entirely.
I hope that was a bit, dude. That's yucky.
It felt authentic.
I'm feeling some drama from this other corner of the screen here. Y'all see this?
Verisimilitude.
Ooh, I see some
Yeah, there's something really imposing happening down there.
Who is that?
Who is that?
It's the back of Justin's head.
Hey, hold on.
Why, hello.
I'm Justin Haflich, and I'm going to be the co-dungeon master with Mr. Timothy Underwood. I'm excited to be here. I was a player the first couple seasons, and am excited to dig into the dungeon master side of fully improvised. Been dungeon mastering for a long time, so I've definitely had my fair share of fully improvised sessions, but a fully improvised campaign,
A little bit different.
hey, I'm down.
Hey, well, Justin, again, I am very much looking forward to being able to actually like watch your sessions as they go live and like listen to the podcast of it, because again, I know that we have different styles whenever it comes to DMing, but I think that we both are going to like really drive the campaigns in really cool and interesting directions. For that end, thank you everyone, seriously, for being here and being a part of this. I think this is going to be a phenomenal season, but we have to take a moment and actually tell the people who are watching what it is that we're doing, right? So this is, technically speaking, season 3 of The Final Rule, a completely improvised Dungeons and Dragons podcast. The first season was recorded in 2018, 17, somewhere around there.
Something like that.
18 or 19.
Whenever
18
I know Chase and I were still in college.
19.
Yeah. I guess it was 2019, huh? Because we tried to revive it. We had half of a second season. We finished the first full season, which I love.
Yep.
I think that was a great time. It definitely laid the bedrock of like the passion that's kept us going through here, I think. But we had a false start at a second season that was only ever streamed, I think, like twice, and then was wiped from the face of history, I guess. And then we had a second attempt at season 2 where we got a pretty good chunk of the way into the story, but then unfortunately, I think a lot of us found us in places where carving out the time was a little bit more difficult. But now we have entered a new phase of not just ourselves as people, but the final rule, namely being we are now the final rules. 2, in fact, simultaneously occurring, improvised.
2 final rules.
2 final
riddle
rules.
me that.
Yeah. So at the end of this campaign, at some point, we will be splitting into our 2 parties. From that point forward, there will be 2 live streams a month, one with the A party and one with the B party. Both of them are considered canon and do happen at the same time as the other party. Their adventure. So I think it's going to be really cool. I think that legitimately, like, everyone here has such good chemistry with everyone else that no matter what the parties end up being, it's going to be a really, really fun time. So everyone who is watching,
we should really be calling one of them the penultimate rule.
Sophia, you're not allowed to like look at my.
I'll take
notes.
that one. I want to claim it.
Oh, sorry.
Justin's claiming it.
Yeah, he is. Okay, fine. You know what, Justin, you can take that one for sure. I'll think of something snazzier in the meantime. But now that we kind of have that out of the way, we are also in the nature of being completely improvised. We are going to occasionally be taking suggestions from our Discord server. We have a little channel in there that's called The Bucket. We have the opportunity for our dedicated Twitch and chat bot to pull suggestions from there in order for us to improvise around them. And we also have a couple of cool little systems of ways to do that in a bit more in depth and during crucial moments with our fate coin system. And Chase, since you set that up, you want to describe that for us a little bit?
Yes. All right. So the way the suggestions work is iBot, our fun little Discord bot that I just acts as one of the beholder eyes. He has a database that people can put suggestions into this bucket channel. So when we need a suggestion, we can pull a suggestion from there, and bada bing, bada boom, we'll see who put a suggestion in there, and we use that to basically at the start of the campaign give us a suggestion to go off of. Because again, this is fully improvised. We need something to springboard off of. Now, the fake coin system works very similarly. Let's say someone donates to us out of the kindness of their heart, and they donate to us, let's say, $3. Wow, that's amazing. Well, guess what? If you donate to us $3, you give us a fake coin. Now, what does that do for us? Well, you see, as players, sometimes we get really shitty, terrible rolls, and we can't do anything about it. But if we have a fake coin in the pool, any one of us as players can go, you know what, I'm going to use one of those fake coins, and I'm going to re-roll that roll. And that's great. Basically works as inspiration, right? Except, now that we've used a fake coin, either the DM, or if a note has been left on that donation with a suggestion, that suggestion will help fuel a basically what will happen once that fate coin is used. So there could be a negative consequence toward the player, or something crazy could happen, basically almost like wild magic. So
Exactly,
even
because
though we get a
Tempting
chance,
Fate Tempting Fate has consequences, you know?
it does. So if anyone wants to give us a fate coin, go to that little Zelle QR code over there. Donate us just throw $3 our way.
Yeah,
And
this podcast, this show is produced by a nonprofit theater organization, and that is where your donation will be going. So make sure you keep your receipts of it as well. We will be doing all of our like announcements of donations that you need in order to write it off. But again, you're paying for us to be able to do this cooler and more often, and be able to pay all of our performers. Like, you know, this is going directly back to all of us who are doing this in order to make sure that all of our labor is being adequately compensated. You know, that's what we're all about here, right? All right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you are all supposed to say yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I am
all about that paper.
Organization. No one's committing fraud. It's all very clean.
On the up and up. Books are all
exactly. We are artsy.
Books are so clean.
So prior to this session, we had a session 0 that we did not live stream, but is up on all the major podcasting platforms, as well as an RSS feed on the Artsy website. That is sort of our basis of what we're doing now, right? During that session, we kind of caught up with each other as people, as well as rolling random stats, right? So all you really had influence over was that you got to re-roll one of those stats if it wasn't quite to your liking, but otherwise completely improvise those stats, right? Rolled them on the spot, random. We love that. In the meantime, between then and now, Justin and I have gone through and rolled on the various tables for everything from your ancestry to your class, and the players up to this point, I will say most of them have not seen their character sheets whatsoever, but they all do have a link to them. I would love to invite everyone to go ahead and just pop that bad boy open right now, and let's see how you feel about the party.
Oh my god, I'm absolutely terrified.
I feel guilty. I thought we were doing this right as we started the live stream. I've been looking at this for like 4 minutes.
Way.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
forgot
Justin,
my dexterity was that bad.
I don't want to say anything because again, but oh man, okay.
Again, I think that like as Justin and I were doing it, we were like, there ain't no way, man. This is the goofiest party that's ever existed.
This isn't your calling in life, man. Why are you doing this?
Oh my god.
Okay.
This is problematic.
So again, let's go through just one more time and talk about what you're seeing on that character sheet, huh? So we can go in the opposite order. Let's start with Chase. Yeah. What you seeing there,
okay.
bud? Who you playing?
So I am playing a Furbolg monk. Which
that's so great.
That just sounds really fantastic. So
absolutely,
like a semi-giant.
How are you looking?
Yeah. I don't want to mispronounce anything. I don't want to offend anybody. I'm a Yuntai.
Yuan Ti.
Yan Ti. I'm a Yan Ti warlock.
So
that's cool.
If you don't know, just so you know, that is a snake person. Yuan Ti in particular are very much like snake zealots. It's
okay,
kind of
I've been accused of that in the past, so that's actually perfect. This is awesome. And I have fathomless subclass that sounds like marinery. That's kind of cool.
That's what I'm saying.
And
how are you feeling about yours, Zach?
I am playing a Fiona Tiefling, who is he's found the wrong calling in life. He should be a strong man at a circus somewhere, and that doesn't seem to be sort of what his desires have really led him to. So we'll see how we can make his life work for him. Just on a strange path right now.
I mean, we haven't even gotten started yet. That's crazy.
We haven't even gotten started.
Hey, Logan, how are you? I think out of all of them, I laughed the hardest whenever Logan.
Logan's was the best and worst at the same time.
Oh, no.
This is so much like I'm a dog. Like
what? He is a kobold, to be very clear.
Baby, I'm gonna be making stuff. I'm gonna be box of scraps. Tony Stark in a cave.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Logan is playing a kobold artificer, if you didn't pick up on that.
Oh, that's so great.
Is he literally a dog?
He's kobolds are best described, I think, as
kobolds
like
were
just kind of little
dogs.
dudes. Yeah, kind of like just dudes.
Yeah. They were changed to like dragon-like
It's crazy.
creatures, but original kobolds were dogs.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean,
This is so cool. Okay. Perfect.
Amazing. Hey, Vincent, how are you? How are you looking on your fourth character? Technically, third character.
And they've all been so different from each other, and I'm really glad. I'm a lizard folk artificer. Not artificer, sorry, that's on my mind. Lizard folk ranger.
A lizard folk ranger.
Oh.
Yeah. About to say cool combination there. I think.
Yeah, why are you so cool?
Yeah, it's almost like a min-max build, actually, if you're really going for it.
Got real
I
lucky.
say everyone knows that improv and crunchy numbers go hand in hand. So
Absolutely.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, for sure.
How about you, Brendan? You mentioned already you are, at least in our private call, you were glad that you were not a Kenku again.
Yeah, Justin knows that I prefer like human looking things and nothing anthropomorphic. So
Yeah,
when I saw
agreed.
it, I was intrigued. I think I'm a Tabaxi rogue, so kind of staying on theme. It's not. Yeah, I'm like a little cat burglar. I don't know what my deal's gonna be, but
Actually,
it could have
cat
been
burglar,
worse. And my stats are not bad. I'm pretty middle of the road. I'm min-maxing being straight up middling. I'm right in the middle of everything.
I love it.
Mid-maxing. Yeah.
Mid-maxing.
Max.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so honestly, surprisingly, none of you guys got your main attribute being whatever your dump stat was. Now, most of you guys didn't really have like terrible stats when we rolled them, but somehow you guys got like a decent score for most of your guys' main stats, which was wild. Absolutely insane when we were rolling them. We're like, how is this happening? Can we not have Sophia be a rogue with her 4 dexterity, please?
And yeah. Well, and I remember
Look,
too, like during the
it
actual
is-
character grade, Sophia
Art
was
reflects
like,
real life.
yeah, exactly.
I wanted that charisma to be so
I'm gonna
high.
keep that when you rolled the 4 for the dexterity,
Yeah.
I think. And we were like, okay, go off or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it builds character, Tim. It really
Yeah,
does.
Exactly.
Also, I don't
yeah.
really truly know what a dexterity means, so I'm sure it's not that important.
We'll get there.
Oh
I'm
no!
kidding.
I think that's which hand you use.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
be lucky.
Also, for you guys and anyone watching, you guys will see your skills are left blank, and that is because we're going to improvise that. We didn't roll any of that, so your skill points, your background features, any of your background information, we don't even know that. So that's all going to be improvised, as well as you guys will all have 3 in my bag tokens, to where you guys can just pull something out of your bag that would be somewhat relevant to the backstory that you guys have concocted or adds to it. So give you guys a few tools to throw me and Tim off.
Absolutely. Tried to do our best to leave the blank spaces where we could so that we all have a good opportunity to fill in as we go,
Love
But,
it.
I think that's it. How's everyone feeling? Are y'all ready to do some improvising?
So ready.
Totally.
Born ready.
Right.
I'm glad I don't
I'll
have
say
to.
I feel like
be a
I've done
Kenku.
the introduction to these final rules enough. Justin, since you are going to be DM with me, I'm going to hand off that responsibility to you. Everyone else, if you would be so kind, go ahead and lend your attention to Justin Haflich, Dungeon Master of the final rules.
All right. So, let's see here. Chase, let's open up with you.
Oh.
You find yourself in a metro park. First, let's get a little description of what they see. What is it that your character does in the park?
All right, so I'm sitting at a bench, feeding some local clockwork birds, throwing some little pebbles their way as they eat them up, gobble gobble. I'm a rather tall individual because as a furbolg, I am part giant. So I kind of take up a decent amount on this bench. You can see kind of my bluish gray skin standing out against the brown of the bench.
What do those birds look like?
What do those birds look like? They're these clockwork birds. So they've got little what is it called? The wind up things on their backs, and they kind of jitter around. And they'll kind of bite down on the pebbles, but then every so often they'll stop, and I'll go down and I'll turn it a few turns, and then it'll keep going again.
Yeah, so you're kind of sitting here as you see a familiar face walk up to you, Logan.
Oh yeah. So first off, nice bench. Mind if I take a seat?
Yeah, please don't scare the birds away again.
Hey, no problem. And I'm gonna sit down. I'm just gonna lounge nice and back.
Okay. You're taking up too much of the. Okay, all right, great.
And it's amazing
nice
too.
day.
Kobolds are not very big, and yet
he takes up the whole bench. Like I am like struggling to stay on this bench as. Could you like give me a little more space? Just a little. Oh
yeah, sure, buddy. And I'm gonna scoot even closer, get nice and close to my good friend over here.
Stay calm. Stay very, very calm. Zen. Remember, Zen.
You see as one of the clockwork birds kind of just hop up on the bench just there between both of your guys' characters as it goes.
Oh.
I'm gonna reach down, grab this bird, and I'm gonna take out the little key that's on the back.
Wait. No, don't.
This thing starts flapping just like pretty crazy. Roll me a quick dexterity check to keep a hold of this bird.
Oh yeah, that's a 4.
That's the 4. As you go to reach for it, this thing whacks you in the face. It just runs straight up your face as you fall off of the bench. As it kind of as that all happens, Vincent and Brendan, you guys are over probably about on the other side of some bushes. What is it that you two are would be doing? You're meeting 2 other friends here. What is it that you guys are meeting, and what is it you guys are doing here?
I think I'm carving. I'm carving some stuff in the bushes. I'm carving up like I'm like I'm kind of turning it into some kind of art. I'm like cutting off the bark on it, making like shapes in it. Simple stuff right now, like talking like triangles, maybe a little square. But I'm just messing it up. Maybe getting some topiary. Maybe I'm practicing on the public park stuff, making some like shapes out of the bushes.
Yeah, what brought you here? A ranger's a little bit far from their usual stomping grounds, huh?
I think the bushes here replenish more often. I think whoever like is in charge of public parks in the public park sees that someone keeps messing up these bushes and then like replaces them. And in the wilderness, you have to go and keep. I'm carving so many bushes. The ones that they don't replace as fast as they do in like a metropolitan area.
Right. They just don't have the taxpayer money's going somewhere else, I guess.
Yeah. No, totally.
Yeah, so you're just carving up you're just carving them up, huh?
Yeah.
I'm on the lookout for anyone that would stop him from carving up the bushes. I'm
not a single
actively
soul.
Watching for
They
anyone that might impede
when I
us.
vandalize the bush. It's
yeah. So you guys are, I think your guys' friends kind of show up, Sophia and Zach.
Hey, were you followed?
They're having like city council meetings about this, right?
Yeah, we know. We got the newsletter. That's why we asked if you were followed.
I did.
No.
I was worried that the council maybe wouldn't know we were doing this today, so I did let them know ahead of time.
That you were coming here?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like it's important. Keep
Oh, we
everyone
gotta
in.
go.
Yeah,
gotta go. I
I think
can't
we're
be here.
busted.
I
We're
can't
busted.
be here.
I
This
think
is
I
no
really
good.
misunderstood what we were doing today.
We were secretly meeting.
Oh
It
no,
was-
Wyvern.
It was called a secret meeting.
Oh my gosh.
That's what the
Is this
agenda
only
said.
about the
Yeah.
bush
I thought
thing?
it was secret, like secretion meeting.
The
Oh, like
subject
about
in the
syrups
email.
and saps?
Yes, because of the syrups and saps conversations we've been having. I'm really sorry.
Why would it be about that?
The bushes.
Bushes.
The bushes, the syrups and saps
Hellburbia.
are important for the bushes. You got that right.
Yeah,
Thank you for.
I'll just send like
Yeah,
a
I
quick
guess.
message. I'll say, never mind. Forget about the secret meeting to the council. It should clear everything up. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab one of the little birds and I'm gonna like stick a little like letter thing and just like wrap it around and just set it off free.
Was it the
Hope
one
that-
that had the key taken out of it?
Absolutely. I just hope it gets to where it needs to.
I like to imagine the like clockwork bird just kind of like flapped its way over to like basically like right at Sophia's feet and just like got a note tied to it and like go and like let go and it just like fell down and started like spinning on the ground emitting sparks and stuff.
That's just his process. He'll get there. Don't worry.
Clenching my fist, looking at these birds. I don't
This
like these
city's
birds.
nature is so fucked up.
It's disgusting.
Well, I guess that's actually a good point. You know what? This city, right? We're establishing pretty early on here that this is a modern analog. I think early on I kind of put that idea into everyone's head. This, however, is a city that is unlike the ones that we have in our world, needless to say. Very different ways that the universe works here. So, Chase, I feel like you've been you're in touch, right? A little bit more with like the ongoings of the city, right? You feel sort of the life of it a little bit deeper. So,
Oh, yeah,
tell me a
absolutely.
little bit more about your experience with this city.
Well, so the city's pretty interesting. So my day to day, of course, I like to go to the park and deal with the clockwork pigeons and birds that come around. But of course, there's a lot of different clockwork animals that have sort of been placed here, almost as if the nature was taken out and then put right back in. You know, I like that it's supplemented. You know, even though this city is hustling and bustling, at least there's some analog to nature here. But of course, I'm here with this guy, and you know we don't have really many other connections here, so we kind of hang out together because it's I think because we truly don't want to be alone, but we won't tell each other that.
That's like Bert and Ernie.
Goddamn.
So we take on the town. You know, we take the local bullet train that goes through the city. Different kind of spiraling skyscrapers touch the clouds and just kind of make this city feel so claustrophobic yet so alive.
Absolutely.
This park is one of the few places that feels a little more open than what the city normally provides. So
And
it's
here's
kind of
this
like
and here's this guy over here tearing up the bushes.
They just don't get real art. They don't get it.
I think it
Council.
looks really good.
Thank
Do you-
you.
Do you see that guy over there messing with the bushes?
Oh God, that's disgusting.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
You know how many taxes go to those bushes?
Not well.
I think it's a lot. I think that I'm being robbed, and this guy's messing with the bushes that I'm paying for.
You don't pay
I think
taxes.
those guys are looking at us.
Yeah, oh shit. I think someone sees us.
I don't think you've
Don't
ever
look
paid
at us.
taxes.
Oh, back
Hey!
to the taxes thing. Just because I'm unhomed doesn't mean that I can't care for these bushes.
That's a fair. You know what? I overstepped my bounds. That's right.
I don't care if you're unhomed. Doesn't matter.
Guys, I think
Hey,
that's
stop
Hobo
messing
and
with
his
the bushes.
husband. Pardon us. Just ignore us.
You never saw this, pal. You didn't see us in the bush.
Yeah, you can ignore us, but don't ignore the bush. It looks so much better now, all right? You're going to be thanking me.
Again,
at that point,
I saw
I think
the letter they put out. I don't think they're going to be thanking you.
At that exact moment, a group of enforcers from the city council are taking a nice little stroll through the park.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
It's not a secret meeting anymore.
they're messing with it.
Yeah, they're messing with the bushes over there.
Bail.
Like both of the council members look at both Chase and Logan and see the general state of these two individuals and just continue to walk.
See, guys, we're like the least interesting thing going on in the park today. It's really okay.
Well,
at
Typhus,
that
I guess
moment,
we got to take care of this.
Zach, you actually see one of the guards slip a note into the back of the large Furbolg's pants.
I think I just saw one of the enforcers grab that Furbolg's ass.
You know what,
beautiful.
Typhus, I'm gonna go give them a piece of my mind. They shouldn't be messing with this nice park.
Oh, Virgil, don't start. Come on.
Typhus, don't Virgil me, all right? I'm gonna start like beelining over to these bushes. I'm starting to get a little heated, but I'm trying to keep my cool. Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Hello. Doesn't matter. All right. Look.
What?
Those bushes were specifically put there by the city. All right, and they were made to look nice the way the city intended. And you are just going around here messing with their bushes, and I don't appreciate it.
I don't see your name on them, Buster.
You see, I'm one of the temps for the council, okay? And it's very important to the beautification committee, okay? Because the beautification committee doesn't have the funds currently that they need to actually make the bushes beautiful. So it's actually really important that groups of really motivated civil servants get out in the park and just rip bush.
Well, I'm going to walk up. I'm part of the temporarily unhoused committee, and I sleep in these bushes.
Typhus, don't say that. Typhus, don't say... Okay, well...
I'm sick of all this nonsense. Stop messing with the bushes. We sleep here.
If you're homeless, then why don't you just live with your friend?
Oh, like he has a house?
I have a perfectly nice house somewhere in this city, and I hope that you know that it is very nice.
Once we find it, we're going to give you a piece of his mind.
Sure.
Are you going to go find it and then come back and give us a piece of your mind?
Yeah, so why aren't you staying with him if you know he has a nice house? Not even just a house, a nice one.
It is.
You lost it?
No, we didn't.
I don't know about him. I lost.
Look, I think you misunderstand my whole thing. I don't care about you being unhoused at all. But that's not my beef with you. My beef with you is that you don't like the art that's happening right here. The council doesn't know what it takes to make good art. So here we are, making the park actually beautiful.
He's an artist.
What? This
level art, dude.
Well, I
Not
can't
as much
be an
as
artist.
an artist as me, but he is an artist.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I overstepped my.
No,
I overstepped my bounds.
What? You're drawing a still life in a bush?
Yeah.
What's he? Look, you guys maybe aren't artistes like we. I consider this friend group sort of a multi-movement physical theater collective. Okay.
What are those collection of
I'd
words?
say that sounds accurate.
Yes. We we're sort of how do we say what's the thing we always say as a group, guys?
Oh.
We
can't make rent this month?
We can't make rent this month, but we can make art this month. That's what we always say.
They always say
right.
that. It's true. Yeah. I've heard that before, I think.
Mm.
Oh, the enforcers are swinging back around, by the way. Noticing that the Furbolg has completely ignored their subtle attempt at communication.
I'm going to grab the bird that's still on the ground and just chuck it full force at the back of the head of one of the enforcers and go, maybe they'll get it now.
Oh, shit.
Have it be known that I did not notice the note was in my pocket.
Okay, well, shit, man. That bird like dinks off of the poor guardsman's little we'll call it some sort of like composite weave, like almost like a chain coif, but like more like a Kevlar material, right?
Wait.
Sure.
And that guard, like, it bounces off, and like for a moment it almost appears as though he just doesn't like comprehend what just happened. Like there's a buffer time between the bird physically striking this individual and them turning to see where it came from. What do y'all do in that short period of stun lock that you've got this enforcer in?
Oh shit, a bird just flew into that guy.
They did it.
I'm going to stand up, cut my hands, and go, don't worry, it's just a note that says we're not doing anything we're not supposed to do.
The guards person underneath one very heavily clad boot crushes the bird as he starts to make his way towards y'all.
Oh shit! I'm at full sprint. I'm booking it.
Yeah, I'm with Brendan. We're at.
Well, you know what I say, when people are running, the 6-foot-tall devil should probably run too. Bye!
I join, but my movements are very intentional.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
How's energy?
Joel, looks like the bush is ours.
Great.
You
right,
two,
well, I've got
you're
adjust-
under arrest. Halt.
What? Listen, we are not associated with those art theater collective people.
Oh, don't you worry, we're gonna get them next, says another one of the enforcers. And you can see in the distance that what's a cantrip that can like mark somebody, like fairy fire? Like a bunch of fairy fire has lit up every single one of the people in this party, like just to keep track of them while they run away, like outlining them in a nice like little bright like flashing like police sirens almost just like around them so everyone knows to stay clear.
Hey, we are
lighting
Light doesn't
design.
burn.
It's lighting design, guys. It's beautiful.
The guards very, very roughly pick up, I would say, probably Typhus,
Typhus,
in
no!
rather rough hold.
Very well. I submit to your free housing plan.
No, Typhus, that's not what this is.
Yes, take us into the holding cell for a cozy evening.
The Warforged that was hit in the head with the duck that's holding you up turns. You will be put under arrest and taken into a holding cell for questioning.
And lo, you are. So at the very least, whenever it comes to Typhus and Virgil, y'all, I feel like are led away without much of a. I don't know if you can mount much of a resistance, to be honest with you.
I look at that Warforged and I go, eesh.
Yeah, exactly. And then needless to say, the rest of the enforcement squad has been dispatched to go get all of the runners, if you will. The first one, sort of, I think, roughly would probably go towards. Let's see. I would say out of everyone, they're probably least scared of Brendan.
So
they're going to go after
racist.
you first. Yes, correct. Yeah, these are in fact analogs. So yes, correct. Do any of y'all like mount any significant resistance, or are y'all it's like, okay, well, I guess
I
this is
know
just what
my
we're doing.
rights. What's the crime? What did I do?
Topiary destruction.
Destruction?
Topiary destruction detected against Council Directorate Mandate 1434I, filed this morning at noon.
This is topiary construction, if anything.
Then describe this, and then the Warforged picks up like a tiny branch that had been like trimmed off and crushes it in its hand.
Do you know what topiary is? It doesn't grow into that shape.
The Warforged next to that officer that was saying that turns to him. You are currently being detained for against code 14345. Destruction of topiary.
Damn.
To
they really got me. Let us
It's
all
actually-
go to jail together.
It's not law breaking. So I really don't think it's law breaking if you inform the law ahead of time that you're going to be breaking it. So
the Warforged, who is not currently being detained, turns around and tases you.
Oh.
Yeah, ouch, goodbye.
Now with the rest of you go along.
Oh my gosh. You
Flash
bruise
forward
You
to
believe it's a
Just-
new perfume?
So true.
Can't
We're
believe
gonna go and
this.
just flash forward to that holding cell.
Fair enough.
Logan, I feel like you have the best outlook on what this holding cell could be. Describe to me this holding cell.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got the hole where you do your business, you got the 2 bunks, and you got some chains hanging down everywhere. Those chains are for the especially naughty boys and girls like myself. I found myself chained to the wall. Somehow, everyone else gets to walk around. What the hell's that about?
So
Typhus.
Typhus is chained to the wall.
Typhus, I hate you.
At
He
this
asked me
point, the
to
rest of the
the wall.
party gets led into this cell as well.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Still,
it's the gay
just 2
vagrants.
beds. All 6 of you, 2 beds.
It's our dressing room.
It most certainly
great.
is a comfortable dressing room, considering that they're packing all 6 of us in here.
Can we
For
be
our
moved?
biggest performance yet, our court date.
I can't
we
believe they
please be
tased me.
They
The
brutalized
guards
you.
are
I
standing.
could pretty easily believe it.
It's worth noting too that this sort of like holding area is patrolled constantly by not just Warforged, but also various automatons resembling watchdogs and like ravens that are sitting up in the higher areas, keeping an eye on everyone. For all intents and purposes, this is a panopticon setup. You never know who is watching you, but you can assume at all times you are being watched.
This feels
Dogs
kind of
and
like an
birds.
overreaction. Well, I don't even know what we were accused of. That's not true. They told me what I was accused of. I don't know what.
I came out of the bathroom and 2 of my roommates had been arrested, so I just decided to go along because I'm not good on my own.
I like it. So y'all are not only an artist collective, but you're also roommates. That makes sense. That's true to life. Yeah. That's how that
We
works. usually.
followed the letter of the law to a T. And I mean that hyper literally. I wrote the law a letter and I chucked it at the law's head. I'm just confused. Do they not want people to partake in the agora, or
My brain hurts.
If I can't pay my taxes, let me at least contribute in some way. That will still contribute and help with society. My taxes aren't going to pay for the topiary, so I'll just make it myself.
friend? Perhaps if we made some quick topiary in the cell, they will see the sort of creative output that we're capable of, and they'll let us go.
There's
Guards!
no topiary in here. Good luck.
Guards!
There's some toilet paper and some shit.
Guards!
Be a bush.
I'm trapped in here with 5 psychopaths. Please let me out of
3
here.
hours pass.
No.
Look, I just
I'm-
want to say I'm really sorry about the dishes issue last week. I feel like you were upset. We didn't give you the
I'm not
space
upset.
that-
It's just, I'm tired of it always being me.
Mm,
You're just so good at the dishes, though.
you're so good at the dishes.
I'm more of a soaker myself. If you're
Because
just
of my
Yes.
heat resistance, I can turn the water on really hot and it
You just
doesn't
get
even bother me a little.
It
really
cleans the
hot
dishes
water.
so good.
I prefer
3
taking a
more hours
bath with all the
pass.
dishes.
I am on the floor, absolutely like trying to escape the hell that I'm in.
Do you guys want to hear that new song I've been working on?
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Green bushes look like shit. Make them into a new shape. Now that's it. And that's all I got so far.
Wow.
good start.
It's incredible.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's a solid foundation there.
I think I've done my time. Please.
Yeah.
You have
You would
3
be
more
both
hours.
3.
6 hours?
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
wait, I'm just gonna be here for a few hours. Are we? Am I just out after that, or is there something coming after that?
Is this our sentence?
The Warforged just walks away. Does not answer your question. You just have 3 more hours.
All right, well, 3 more hours.
Also, and I'm also gonna get up and I'm gonna go, Typhus. Also, I like undo the latches on his armbands. They're not locked.
What the hell, man?
By the way, has anybody tried the door? I'm just gonna push on the cell door.
Unfortunately locked.
They are crafty.
My God.
The
I'm
final
surrounded
3
by
hours
idiots.
pass. And for the first time, you hear a voice that isn't metallic in the same way that the reconstructive vocal cords of Warforged managed to imitate, the organic vocal processes of most of people around. This sounds like a living, breathing person who's starting to come through the door. And just general, like by the mannerisms and the footsteps, it seems like someone is finally coming after your 9 hours are up.
Thank
All right,
God.
everybody.
Places,
Best
everyone.
behavior.
Places.
I'm innocent, so I should have received a lawyer hours ago. But I'm glad you're finally here.
I'm with Arnold in this one. I need my lawyer.
I hit an
Let me
innocent
do all the
pose.
talking.
I'm so
you
tired.
guys see a large orc with this orange skin, pale skin. He's wearing this pinstriped suit with this really nice tie with this it looks to be a black tie, but as you kind of look at it and he walks underneath the lights, you can see there's like this intricate pattern. You can't tell what it is. Maybe it's just like a little guy running, but you can't really tell, as it's just kind of like this this little bit of a shiny outline on it. But he steps in, and Vincent and Brendan, you guys recognize him.
It's Mr. Gruyere from the billboards.
Mr. Gruyere.
Mr. Who?
Not from the
Mr. Gruyere. You haven't seen his billboards all around town?
He's
Oh, that
everywhere.
I mean, I
It's
don't
rare that
know
I
if-
look up. I have that vertebrae issue.
Mr. Gruyere, he's one of the best. Just
the best.
All
what?
right,
Like
now, all you folks sitting there in that cell, I hope it's been a cozy time. But, as you know, when Mr. Gruyere arrives on the scene, go ahead, you get to say my catchphrase. When Mr. Gruyere arrives on the scene...
That's when you know the floor is clean.
That's when you know the floor is clean. And right now I see a bunch of shit on my floor.
Oh.
That's you, by the way.
It was
Very funny, sir. My name is Sylvia with 6 S's. I'm 6'10", and something that fun about me is when I first moved to the city, I got a job as a street mime.
Wow. You know who else did that? The rest of the pieces of shit in this jail. Come on, we got a hearing to go
Yes,
to.
that's how we met. Okay.
Classic Gruyere. Oh, man. What a ball buster.
He's such a ball buster.
Have you guys watched his TV show?
I've just seen his commercials.
Oh, wait,
What's
is that
the
the
TV show
one where
called?
he ball busts criminals?
Yeah, that's Gruyere's ball busting.
I must not
I've
watch a
heard
lot of
of that.
television.
I listened to the podcast version. It's mostly just a bunch of grunts and screams.
You're really missing out when you lose that video medium.
But y'all are led to a pretty, actually somehow smaller than the cell, but just like 4 walls and a floor and a roof that are all completely pitch black, and 3 chairs with one of the mechanical birds sitting on a perch staring at the 3 chairs.
Oh, these idiots didn't leave enough chairs.
I think that was an accident. Let him know. Let him know we'll need more.
I'll go for it and sit down on one of them. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna. This is a whole
Michael. I'll come sit next to you.
Thank you, Arnold. This whole charade. I'm tired of it.
It's worth noting that Mr. Gruyere leads you into this space and then steps out for just a moment.
I think he's getting his tools.
I'm gonna walk over to the bird and I'm gonna go. I think there's been some kind of mistake. Me and that fellow
Where
over
is
there.
she?
What?
Where is she?
Where's she? You mean her?
You're talking about
at that exact
Sylvie?
moment, the door slams open and you see Gruyere lead in. The hardest, the stare that this woman gives is enough to probably shake mountains.
Well, there
without
she
a doubt,
is.
Mr. Gruyere flashes y'all a smile and a knowing look of you're about to have the roughest interrogation of your lives if this is not the only one. So be ready. It's a lot to encapsulate in one look, but he somehow manages to do it, and he also smirks at the same time. It's kind of infuriating. But then he leaves and leaves you in the presence of this unshakable looking woman.
God, his internal monologue is so legible.
That's how he got the TV show, I think.
Yeah, no, Mr. Gruyere is it.
Is this the woman to which she was speaking?
She's
She's right here.
She's actually the look that she had given you guys felt imposing, took up the entire doorway. But as the door shuts, you can see in this she looks away from you. The look and just the imposing presence kind of shrinks a little bit. As you see, it's you guys all realize and kind of shake this is an older gnomish lady, standing at about 3.5 feet tall, with she's got these police uniform on. She's got her blues all done up right. She's got these white pads with the frills kind of hanging from the shoulders, and her hair it could not be pulled any tighter back.
Oh, jeez.
You
just can. It just looks like any of her hair could just start popping from her hairline. And as she walks in,
please take a seat.
Already sitting down.
Yeah, there's only 3 chairs though.
Yeah.
If it's okay, I'm
floor.
going to mime a chair, and I sort of squat in a chair position.
I'm 8 feet tall. I don't sit in a lot of chairs very easily, so I'll just stand. That's all right.
Yes, on the floor is fine.
Okay.
You... Oh... You're all in a lot of trouble. You realize that.
I don't believe a word you tell me.
You see, art comes from a place of danger, and one cannot exist without the other.
I'm not with these 4 crazy people, all right? It's me and that less crazy.
You, Missy, you're definitely in a lot of trouble.
And looks directly at you, Arnold.
So, where is it?
It happened a long time ago, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't have it anymore.
Well, I know you are planning to take it back. Just today.
You have no proof.
You
can't lock me up. Can't lock me up like this without any evidence.
Whole message and letter from Miss Sylvia, saying, "Hey, we're having our secret meeting.
We're having our secret meeting behind the bush. Don't worry, we're breaking all of the appropriate laws. Hugs and kisses, Sylvia."
That's not gonna hold up in court. That's a email about a secret meeting about all the sap that comes out of the bushes, dude.
Yeah, it's a printed email.
Roll
Also,
me
we're sent with hugs and kisses, and it doesn't feel like that's being reciprocated.
No, thank you. Good point.
Arnold, roll me a deception check.
Ooh, first roll.
My, this isn't the first time I've lied to an important figure. This is probably something I'm proficient in.
No,
This would be one of my skills.
Yeah. Go ahead and make
Which
sure you add
is-
your proficiency modifier and check that box on your character sheet.
Yep. And tick that down of the skills.
Let me modify you, PDF. It's not very good. I'm not as
That's
proficient
okay.
as I recall. 7.
Oh no! What?
Doesn't hold up in court. She signed it, and she also signed all of your names as well.
Well,
Yeah,
certainly
looking at
not
it
my
actually
name.
a little bit more. There are actually fingerprints from all of you right at the bottom too. It really looks like Sylvia like scoured the apartment in order to like really make sure that y'all's signatures, your artistic signatures tied to you, were on this message.
I wanted it to be accurate.
Virgil, as you put your finger up like this, she presses the piece of paper against your finger.
Wait, no, that's.
Rogers, welcome to the collective. Welcome
I
to
don't
the
want to be a
collective.
part of the collective.
Guys, let's sing our welcome song. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Welcome to the
Welcome
collective.
to the collective.
Welcome to the collective.
We are a collective.
We're a
Yeah, you're kind of
collective.
locked in now, Virgil. I came into the group for the low rent, and now I'm going back to jail. So sorry, you got roped into this.
Sylvia goes. I mean, not Sylvia. Sorry. The officer goes ahead and gets fingerprints from you as well, Typhus, while she's at it.
Woohoo! Yeah, I love being part of something.
Typhus, no, don't celebrate.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your compliance, young Typhus. We really appreciate it. So let's talk the artifact. Of course, young Arnold has a little bit of history in it, but I mean, seems he tied the rest of you guys into it as well.
No, there was no tying me in this or Typhus.
Luckily,
You
there's
what?
a 5-for-1 deal going on right now at the courtroom, and I can't wait in order for all of you to see those savings.
Is that
Well,
going to
guys,
mean
if
one
she
of
got
us
a
is fine? Are we going to do like Survivor style? One of us gets out free?
Wait, yeah, 5. There's 6 in here.
Well,
He-
6 would be
that's
too
right.
much stress on the taxpayers. We can't let all of you go to jail for free.
That's incredibly thoughtful.
Oh, so they just get tried alone anyway. Oh no.
Yeah,
So
tips on
This is
jail.
the
tips.
opposite of what I was hoping.
5
Typhus-
for 1 and 1 at full price? That doesn't make any sense.
Typhus,
Sorry,
we're
but I
not going to
do-
jail.
I'm going to jail.
I am curious, perhaps, if you could speak more to this artifact thing. But
I don't
It
think
doesn't really
she knows what she's
sound like
talking
anything
about.
I know.
Do you guys remember the security deposit I put down?
yeah.
That's
Yeah, I remember
where I
you were
got
able
the
to
money
cover it.
from.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Brendan. What'd you say?
I said the security deposit I put down, that's how I got the money. I sold it
No.
For the artifact.
to that guy. And I'm pointing at Virgil.
Whoa! No, that did not happen. That did not happen. There is no proof that any of that happened.
Oh, Virgil, you should have told me, man. We were celebrated.
Typhus, no, that's not true.
You closed the deal.
Uh,
Hell yeah, dude.
I
Miss
remember he
Mayflower,
pressured him into it.
Miss Mayflower looks at you.
Trying to play innocent, are we?
As she goes and like taps on your shin
Ow,
with this
ow.
little baton she's got.
Trying to play innocent. You know, you know what we do with liars, don't you?
Like that guy? I don't know. Probably
Yeah,
throw
we
him in the
chased
brig.
up. We against the wall. Yeah.
Virgil, hold him down. Virgil, hold him down.
What? Wait, I hold him down?
No, Typhus. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'll hold him
Typhus,
down.
hold him down.
No, don't.
She
Typhus-
crawls up.
I don't.
Let me- let me-
okay,
let me give a roll
realistically,
for
this
her.
should be a strength check.
Oh my god!
Strength
Yeah, no.
contest.
She
Yeah, that might be a strength contest because Typhus is so much smaller
Strength
than
Typhus, Virgil, Virgil against Typhus and Miss Mayflower.
Yeah, that's a 3.
Oof, that I had a crit. I had a nat 1, so
Oh yeah.
Well, she rolled the best with a 5.
Wow, we really all fumbled. Okay.
So they both jump on you. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been jumped on by little kids, like unexpectedly, but it happens, and like even with your large form, they both take you down. And she puts her finger like all the way in her mouth, just knuckle deep, and gives you the wettest willy you've ever had in your life.
Getting in there too. Oh,
this is what we do with liars. This is what we do with liars.
Yeah,
tell
liar.
the truth. What'd you do with the artifact?
Eat shit, liar.
I don't know. Oh my god! I don't have the artifact. I don't have it.
What did you do with the artifact? Tell me now.
I buried it.
Roll me a deception check.
I'm just trying to say whatever. Let's see. Deception. Okay. 13.
13. Okay.
Buried it. Where?
I under the old bridge. Yeah, you made me divulge my secrets.
The old bridge. Oh, that's a dangerous area. Well,
very dangerous. That's why I buried it. There.
Yes, of course. Well, that is unfortunate because our clockwork agents don't have the we don't have the radius to patrol there.
Well, that's such a shame. I guess you'll just let us go, right?
Yes, I'll of course let you go. And give you 24 hours to bring the artifact back.
What?
Bring back the artifact within 24 hours, or it is all of your heads. It will be a 6-for-1. 1 execution, 6 heads.
Oh, awesome.
Typhus.
To be fair, that's really good. Like, that's efficient.
Yeah, that axe would have to be like the size of a minivan.
I have an audition at 7. Do you think I'm going to be able to swing that?
I was just about to bring up the audition at 7. And at callbacks, when we take into account those, which we'll likely get, right? I mean,
Almost certainly.
There's very few actors in the city.
You both are very talented. I don't see why they would pass on you.
Yeah, you guys have been practicing really hard.
Thank you. This is your support is so needed.
It really does. We've been working
ahead.
You will be assigned, let's call them babysitters. Maybe just one, looking at all of you.
And the wall behind y'all slides like down or just like almost becomes intangible, it seems, in a moment. And there is a single gigantic Warforged Clockwork Enforcer hiding behind that wall. It takes one quick scan, a sweeping scan of all of you. Identities confirmed. Entering. Surveillance. And then it just sits there.
Is that necessary, though? Is that really necessary? You can't get that far outside of the city in 24 hours.
Like I said, we don't have the radius. This guy he's self-powered, so it needs to be big. It's quite intimidating, though. Yes.
As she gives one more wet willy to Virgil and then jumps off.
Why again?
23 hours and 50 minutes remaining.
Wait, you already started the timer?
Hold on. We started this before the conversation. It's already been 10 minutes. You may get your things on your way out.
And she walks out, leaving the door wide open. No sign of Mr. Gruyere either. Just feel free to walk out.
All right. Well, good luck with your trip, guys.
Wait. No.
Yep. Good luck with your trip, guys, because we're getting out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's rich.
Night.
Yeah, you shouldn't get embroiled in us and then try to dip out too. You're gonna
I
hide
also
the
walk
artifacts and then
away.
try to blame us.
The thing about a
the
collective
Warforged
is we do everything as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
activates very quickly, like with very sharp movements. Targets leaving allotted range for surveillance, entering lethal mode, and then like,
Oh,
like as it starts to like just beef up even more, and like you start to see like panels and stuff sliding on like its General Metal chassis.
Where's all this coming from?
Never mind. I'm staying right here. I'm staying right here.
What does this guy do if we like just run two opposite directions?
oh,
He's
let's
gonna-
try.
Don't
Split in
know.
two. Don't do it. They divide. You haven't seen these models before?
No.
24 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, we got an
Time
extra
back.
40 minutes, guys.
23.
Wait, did I fuck that up before?
You said
Y'all
24
don't
hours.
have under.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
20
get you to
Wait,
jail.
let's keep confusing him.
Well, let's just swing by the apartment real quick. We'll see if the artifact is maybe in one of the drawers over there. Maybe we get lucky.
I can't believe you didn't inform us about the artifact. We would have helped. Or cataloged it mentally.
I
Yeah.
sold it. So I sold it before I moved in.
That was a security deposit. Yeah, without the art. Yeah, that's
I
the.
just always thought you had a rich grandma.
No, you guys.
No,
got-
I have a rich grandma and grandpa and mother and father.
I'm
A
going
couple
to
of
choke
good,
out
like good
Arnold.
siblings there too. You know, they're doing
Yep.
well for themselves.
Like
yeah.
11 wealthy siblings.
I would
Easy,
like
big
to.
man.
I would like to choke out Arnold right now.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Are you actually going to like do it?
I am actually doing it.
Okay, well the Furbolg is towering over this lithe tabaxi. I imagine you probably like your tail puffs up a little bit, right? Like that's that's intimidating.
All my hair puffs up.
Oh yeah. It's about to be a throwdown. Everyone else can recognize that. The claws are
I'm gonna
going.
go. I'm gonna try to go between that. No, you're not touching my buddy. All right, you're not.
Hey,
I am trying
guys,
so
come
hard
on.
to feel zen right now, and I don't feel very calm right now.
I get that. I get that. That's fair. Listen, you might be a little thrown off because you didn't buy directly from me. I sold it to my cousin Muffin, who you bought it off of. So I kind of threw you under the bus so they'd take all the heat off of me. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know why
So I'm gonna go to choke him unless someone stops me. So
Oh, I am in between. I am in between. I am
Okay.
stop.
It'll be a strength contest. Strength roll versus a strength save with advantage. For Vincent because he has help.
Okay, rad.
Okay, so I strength save. That's D20.
Advantage.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Oh, I got a
Okay.
6. This dice is
Okay.
going in jail.
So Furbolg basically just goes goes to push you out of the way, Vincent. And your natural your preternatural skills that you've honed from decades in the urban jungle have spring into action, and you initiate a one-armed takedown of this giant Furbolg, putting him in like a nice armbar right at the end.
Oof. Oh, what happened?
What
Did I
happened
choke
is
him out?
Ass. Oh, Virgil, you just got your ass kicked.
Oh, god damn it! I think I cracked something.
That's what happens when you mess with us. Me and Michael go to BJJ classes on the weekend, dude.
absolutely.
Yeah,
We're
I just
tough.
stay fit.
I just want this nightmare to end.
Just
23
tell us-
hours and 35 minutes.
Well, friends, if I may intercede here, I was once a part of a 24-hour play festival with a collective that I didn't really get along with too well, and the two leaders of it, they were a couple, but it was undisclosed to the rest of us, so they were sort of beefing the entire time. It was very tenuous and very tumultuous, but here's the point. The point is, I think that it's up to us as a group to figure this thing out and work hard together and sort of set our unified minds to a singular goal. I frankly don't want to get my head chopped off because I do have a regional theater audition next week. I'm very excited about it. I've already learned the dance combo. So,
And while she's talking, I'm gonna light the bottom of her robe on fire.
God, I'm just on fire today with ideas.
Oh no, you really are on fire.
Yeah, literally.
We'll stamp on it.
I begin stop dropping and rolling in the most like pathetic way possible.
I thought we nixed the pyrotechnics idea. You guys, we said it was too dangerous for the audition.
Come on, Virgil, let's leave these chumps behind.
I'm gonna just like narratively interject and be like, y'all are walking out of the like stage.
Just
going on. Like you're all just like kind of shooting the shit, and then the entire time that Warforged is like right like looming over you, never outside of a 30-foot range. Let's say.
What should we call him, by the way? Our new dog.
Police state.
That's not a dog.
Call him Dennis.
It looks like all the other goddamn dogs in this city, that's for sure.
You talking about me?
No, I'm talking about the weird clockwork nature thing they got going on here.
The giant man-shaped bird.
Like, I get the whole dog thing. I really do. But really, it's like way more dragon. Like, I'm way more regal. My bloodline it's so highborn. You wouldn't even know, man. And so,
maybe
like,
Chad then.
When
Guys,
you say dog,
shut up.
I
It's
like
a
that. It's
halberd
noble.
44 unit, all right? It has a name. It is a particular unit, all right? A halberd 44.
Hell.
All right, defer it is.
I hate you all.
Defer.
Defer.
where's this
better.
muffin guy?
What?
Ooh.
Muffin, the guy you sold the artifact to.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's a-
cousin.
Oh
I don't know.
yeah.
Virgil,
Where
you
is this-
talked to him last.
What do you...
You probably bought it off him, I think.
I don't...
I think it was you.
Arnold,
It was
is
a
this
furbolg, for sure. I don't know. if it was
so all
you.
furbolgs are the same.
Hey, man. All I know is what Muffin told me.
Wait, are you talking about Durgel?
No, it definitely wasn't Durgel.
Durgel, the black market furbog? You're sure you're not talking about Durgel?
I really
Well,
hope
when you
he's
say it
not
like that,
talking
it
about
might
him.
have been him.
Dude, this
Which is weird because I've sold a lot of other artifacts to that guy directly, so it probably was that guy.
Durgel
I
under.
do.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Dad.
The fridge. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, he hates me.
Durgel does hate him.
No,
You guys know
Virgil,
Durgel?
that's your name, right?
Virgil's my name.
Yeah, I have to ask, and I promise I don't mean anything by this at all. Are
Okay.
you related to Durgel?
That was my guess.
Whoa.
I thought he was your cousin.
Okay, so you think because I'm a furbolg and he's a furbolg and we share similar sounding names that we're
It's
related?
mostly the names.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was going to say it's
that's
also
pretty much
mostly
it.
because of
I gotta plead
yeah.
ignorance on like furball culture. I didn't make any assumptions, but you know, if you told me that was the case, I wouldn't thought about it that hard.
You guys just think every Gurgel, Burgel, and Durgel is related to Virgil?
Are those all cousins of yours? You just made a list, or
Those are all the furbolgs in town.
Yeah.
Are they related?
That's why I always.
No,
that's
we're
what I
not
was-
related. It's a common
None of
nomenclature.
you?
It's a common nomenclature in furbog culture, all right? It's just all right.
No,
It's
I
so
really
kind of-
appreciate that.
Yeah, now I know, and I'm sorry.
That's actually really illuminating.
That's
Thank
my
you for
bad.
that.
Anyways,
I thought you
Durgel's a
guys
dick.
all
Yeah,
lived together in the same apartment, kind of like we four do, because you guys all had similar names. But I guess it was
we all
just,
sleep in one bed.
that's not entirely true.
Well,
Okay. Some of us sleep like kind of at like the foot and at the head, you know. So we're not like side by side, but we're like
Yes.
it's very Willy Wonka style, is what I'm imagining.
precisely.
You guys just talk about your living
So
situation.
feet to feet, it's
You know what? That's
completely platonic.
That's a good
it's
point.
great when people love it when a group of roommates talk about their weird inner culture they've developed. So we just kind of keep up that verbal sparring. We like describing to people how enmeshed we are in each other's emotional lives.
Yeah.
I am going to go to the Halberd 44 unit. I'm going to be like, me and that guy over there. I point over at, why have I suddenly forgotten the name that I've given you? Typhus. I point over at Typhus and I'm like, we are going to go find the artifact. these fuckers could do whatever the fuck they want and die by your hand. I don't give a shit anymore. Come on, Typhus.
All right.
All
My
suspects
name isn't
must
fuckers, it's
remain
Blair.
within 30 feet of me.
You say Blair.
Wait, what did the robot say?
The robot hasn't said anything.
All
It's just waiting for y'all to get a
suspects
move on.
All suspects must remain within 30 feet of me.
Yes.
I will remain closest to the largest group.
God damn it.
Why would he tell us that?
Yeah,
now
we could
I
probably split up, actually.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, actually, because that is a very salient point. Something that is true about all of these constructs is that they all abide by a series of what are essentially programming commandments, right? The last of which is, I cannot lie. All of these constructs, if confronted with a question directly, must tell the truth to any sentient form who is referring to it.
Deefer, you're cooked, dude. If we split up into 2 equal-sized groups, which group are you going to follow?
Exactly. But luckily, we don't have to worry about that right now because as Virgil and
Burning.
Typhus sort of skip along their merry way, the Warforged sort of, just through its sheer presence, kind of forces the other ragtag group along with it until finally you exit the general outskirts of the city, outside of the Enforcer's range, minus this Halberd 44 unit that is serving as your sort of insurance, let's say, that you do the task you're going to do. Zach, I want you to describe to me exactly what it's like outside this city.
Oh, just on the city's edge. Oh, barren wastes ever since the suburbs fell into hell.
Damn.
Just a bunch of dry, cracked ground for a long ways.
And one bridge.
The old bridge.
The old bridge.
It's the old bridge. So the bridge is old because, it's not really in use anymore because it led to the suburbs, and then the suburbs fell into hell, but the bridge is kind of on that edge where it did, so it's just kind of a bridge, and then it just big drop. The other half of the bridge, probably in hell somewhere.
Damn.
Bridge drops to hell. That's a fun
Ain't that
note.
the dang old truth? Well, the bridge is in sight, but unfortunately crossing these cracked and barren plains is going to prove perhaps a little bit more difficult than it might immediately seem. Not only is there a massive drop-off right at the end of that bridge where the suburbs fell into hell famously 5 years ago during the great crushing of 2017. Well, maybe we'll figure out the time scale at some point. But the great crushing is, of course, the famous incident where 2 of the moons were dropped directly on opposite sides of this the realm in which y'all inhabit, fundamentally flattening it into almost a flat surface with huge drop-offs on either side that, colloquially, at least as far as old folktales say, lead directly to hell. But no one from the city has really gone and looked down there to see what exactly is going on with all that.
I wonder if that's why the church that my dad goes to calls all this the sandwich.
I don't even know why I'm still going to this bridge. I made that thing up.
Yeah, we should probably go to Durgil, if anything.
Sure.
Guys, Durgil lives under the bridge.
He does, but it's kind of a coincidence.
It's so bohemian.
It is.
Please don't call Durgil Bohemian. He hates that.
Yeah. Hey, guys, you know what Durgil loves? Durgil loves when you walk up to him and give him a big old pat on the back and say, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" Durgil loves that. So why don't you open with that?
Typhus. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he does love that. He really loves that when you really get in his personal space.
Well,
That sounds like a great way to make a new buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's this for a line read? Hey, buddy, how is it going?
Yeah,
I
Durgil
think you're a shoo-in for the part, honestly. You're
Thank
both.
you.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Does he like being called little guy?
He loves that, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Scamperoonie?
he loves that. Oh,
yeah,
that's even better.
Oh, good.
I'll
Let's
keep all that in
go.
my toolbox.
You
Yeah, you
look
know what?
out onto the vista at the edge of the city, recognizing that while you are riffing here, it is slightly hesitant because you do have the better part of half a day's journey before you even make it to the old bridge. Because, of course, these barren wastes on the outside of the city stretch for miles in every direction, flat plains as far as the eye can see. And the bridge is definitely there, and you can make it out. But this wouldn't be the first time a group of adventurers from the city tried to make their way out there, only to never be seen again. But we'll get there in a moment. Before we do, I'd like to take a quick 5-minute intermission to give our players a chance to refresh themselves and come back ready to go, as well as anybody who is watching. Go ahead and take some time to get some snacks, settle in, because we will be going until 10 p.m. tonight. And thank you for tuning in so far to the final rules. We will be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the final rules, part 2 of session 1, I guess. I imagine for the audio part of this, we'll probably be splitting it into 2 different parts here anyway, especially since this is going to be a bit of a marathon as we go to pull through to the end. But during our intermission, Justin, I think, offered something that I would also like to do, and that is pull our first suggestion for this season of the final rules. So again, the way that this works is these are suggestions that have either been submitted by us as players, just to kind of get some in the general circulation, or from fans on our Discord. Over the last couple of days, we've been putting out a call for these suggestions, so we are going to pull one live through our Discord, let everyone know what it is, and we are going to use that as a sort of jumping off point for this second half of the first session. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And if you are watching live, you can see me do this in the spoiler chat of the Discord. It's amazing.
It's one of the many perks to being a part of the Discord.
The suggestion that has been pulled from the Discord text channel The Bucket on the Final Rules Discord link in bio is going to be submitted by Casey, and that is IKEA instructions.
Amazing.
So,
wow. God,
yeah.
that's so good.
All right.
That's so good.
Nice mechanic.
So we are sitting at the edge of what looks to be just the plains of oblivion. Something occurs to y'all, and that is a suggestion: IKEA furniture. So that's what we're going to be playing with as we fade back in. Let's say about 5 hours into the journey.
Someone carry me?
No.
I don't walk like this. This is too much. Deeper, pick me up.
I am not allowed to assist.
What if I hang on?
Wait,
Here,
hypothetical question. If you're not allowed to assist, but if we were getting killed, you couldn't intervene? Even if it means getting the artifact back?
Until you have been assigned your atonement, you will be criminals until you fulfill it. Criminals are not guaranteed safety by the enforcers.
Good luck
What
getting the
if they
artifact
don't
when we're dead.
identify as criminals?
I consider myself more of a multi-talented artist.
The clockwork enforcer's like a little screen is shown in its chest, right? You can't really see it on the stream, but I'm doing like one of these things. The screen itself displays all of your personal information one by one to each of you, including like any equivalents of like social security numbers, like date of birth, your fingerprints, your DNA sequence that you don't know when they did, but at some point I guess they had to have because it's there and it looks pretty accurate from what you can tell.
Okay, hang on. That's supposed to say BFA. It's not just a BA. I wouldn't have lied about that.
Holy shit. Virgil, I do have a birthday.
Yeah, you sure do.
Oh my god.
You're 120 years old.
Yeah.
I think I feel like that's wrong.
Mr. Deeper, how accurate do you feel like this information is?
Information provided by the government is 87.33333333333 continuous % accurate.
Well,
That's a
there you
little
go.
ambitious.
That feels like a
Okay.
large margin of error.
Absolutely.
A follow-up question, Deefer. Have you ever experienced love and connection with another human being?
Great question.
I have connected to the mainframe.
Her name is Mainframe, everyone!
There's 0
Ooh.
humans around here.
Kill me.
Tell
Yeah,
us about her. What is Mainframe like? Or what are they like? Well, tell us.
They are big.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's how you like it, huh?
They contain
Okay,
dirty
they-
dog.
information. All of the information.
Communication is important.
Yeah.
The
Lot to
mainframe
unwrap, huh?
is the mainframe is
Wow.
Beautiful.
No, it is like the mainframe is like it exists, and it has existed and will always exist.
Wow.
What they mean.
Mm.
Some real faith
What?
in the mainframe there.
What do you mean? Is this the first time y'all heard of the mainframe? Like what?
I've been
Never
pretty
mind.
deep in the weeds. No pun intended. Literally in the weeds, carving stuff up. So like I have not paid attention to any kind of frame.
Well, I'll tell you what, you couldn't find your way on any of the bullet trains downtown if you didn't know the first thing about the mainframe, so you better learn yourself, buddy.
It's very true. You will miss your stop multiple times.
Well, does the mainframe have any information, perhaps, about the artifact that we're seeking? Is that a good question?
That is classified.
There's no way it's the Saint Vesuvian bong we smoked out of at Bard College, right? Like, I've been thinking about it this whole time. There's no way it's the Saint Vesuvian bong, right?
But I also kind of was like, is it?
I cannot compute.
Could it?
Oh, it totally might be. It totally might be at this point. We have to wait until we run into.
I always thought it was weird how it didn't tarnish.
As you guys are walking, I need everyone to roll me perception checks real quick.
Oh boy.
That's an unnatural 20.
Oh man.
It's an 11 plus.
What do I add to perception? That's wait, hold on.
Perception is a
If
wisdom
you're not,
save.
yeah, if you're
Or
not
wisdom
proficient,
skill, rather.
wisdom.
I have a 13.
That's what it is. I have an
Bullet
unnatural 20.
5.
11.
Ooh. And Arnold, what did you roll?
I got a 9.
A 9. As you guys all begin to hear, I think it was Michael, Typhus, and Virgil begin to hear cracking. Virgil, you look behind you as you see this. You guys it's a red desert, cracked ground everywhere. You guys are, of course, walking to an abyss with a bridge hanging over it. As you see the ground behind you just begin cracking open, and you can see as it starts. You can see all these rocks beginning to fall as it starts opening up, as this crack in the earth starts shooting towards you guys.
Guys, I think we need to run.
All right.
Yeah.
What if
I'm gonna start booking it. I don't know. I'm gonna book it that opposite direction. I don't know.
I'm booking it the opposite direction.
Okay.
All suspects must remain within 30 feet of this unit, and it's going to start like bulking up again.
Oh,
Okay, so it is. I got him.
Deefer's able to keep up with you guys. He beefs up. Looks like his legs get longer as he just kind of almost looks like he has stilts, and he just goes whoosh, whoosh, just keeping up with you guys.
I forgot this unit could do that.
And we will enter a bit of an environmental chase sequence. To where you guys are beginning to run from this crack. So basically what you guys will be able to do, you guys will each be able to, we're going to kind of use a similar system to what Blades of the Dark does, kind of like wheels. We're going to be using a wheel. for success and failures. So you guys, as a group or individually, can either succeed or fail on your rolls. The DCs for all of these checks are going to be set to 12. So you guys know what you're rolling against. And what you guys need to do, you can use, of course, your magic, your abilities, but you can't use the same skill or same ability twice in a row. But Tim, do you got the would you like to set the wheels for success and failure for us?
Yeah. So on success. So sorry. I refreshed me on Blades in the Dark. The wheels are
so like we're gonna make a pie chart basically.
Yeah.
And then basically we'll have
how close they get.
Let's say 4 for success and 6 for failure.
So we have to be successful 4 times, and then we are fully successful in escaping. But
as a party?
Correct. We fail 6 times, then the clock finishes for failure.
Yeah, I will say let's do 3 people. If 3 people succeed, I think that will be like a good starting point. So we'll be rolling, just whatever.
Yeah. So as you guys begin running, you guys all just start booking it. What is it you guys are wanting to do to try to escape the earth trying to open beneath your guys' feet? You can see it's probably about 50, 60 feet behind you guys, but you see as it's on a trajectory, and you can see the earth that you guys were walking on just a few minutes ago begins to crack.
Arnold was wearing some like knockoff Birkenstock sandals, like just kind of because they're comfortable, and he likes to wear clothing because he's sentient. But as he begins to like break into a full stride, he kicks him off so he can let his little cat claws out, and he's like getting down to like all fours. And I'm gonna do like some acrobatics, like kind of doing backflips off of like crushing
big
and
stones
crumbling
and
rocks.
Yeah, like every time you go to like where a normal person would roll their ankle, you're like, nope, not this time, and you use your little cat toe beans to like really get around it. I get you. I've watched them do that before. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. So, roll me an acrobatics check. You guys all begin running. Arnold, you kind of you didn't notice this, and you kind of fell behind a little bit. So you kick off your feet and you begin running.
I think at some point I only get one sandal off because I'm struggling. That's a nat 1.
Devastating. Okay, noted.
All right. Natural 1. You guys all see as Arnold trips and falls in the back.
My straps.
Arnold.
The ground is very quickly catching up to Arnold as Michael tries to flee.
I've got 7 lives left. Go on without me, Michael. Don't forget me, but go on without me.
I can't. I gotta help you. We gotta be together for this.
Then go ahead and make your check, whatever it's going to be, with disadvantage because you're going to be trying to help Arnold succeed.
Yeah. So I'm a real fit boy. I'm strong and I'm fast. So I was gonna just try to run really hard. So I'll roll this twice. First that's a 18. So then with great luck comes. Okay, this is actually 16.
Hell yeah!
All right, wonderful.
Hell yeah! You run back. You almost go on all fours as you go down there, and you go down like sliding in all 3, grabbing him as you grip your claws into the dirt and just start dashing back. Arnold, you're able to kick that second foot off, and you guys, the rest of you guys, of course, you guys had to stop for this because you guys can't all be more than 60 feet at maximum away from each other. So as Michael runs back and grabs Arnold, you guys are all able to start taking off again.
Thanks for waiting, guys.
Saved my life, Michael.
Of course, we literally have to.
Typhus, how are you escaping this as hell opens beneath you?
I've been in one of these situations before. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to pop one of them long striders. Just hit it, start running on all fours like the dog I am.
What does that whenever you cast spells, because you are an artificer, right? How does that look for you?
You got the little watch right there with the cogs and the gears in it. And I give it the spin, slap it, and then from there, the go gadgets boots, the hand one.
Amazing. I like that. And you are go ahead and roll with advantage, I would imagine, because like Long Strider basically removes difficulty from terrain.
Oh yeah. Well, that is a 19.
Okay.
19.
Amazing. I love that. Yeah. About to say you open the various arcane channels that you have cultivated in your years of study of how cogs and fractals move within each other, central to the intelligence of an artificer. And you are able to pivot that power that you're channeling directly into your arcane sensitive boots, which don't actually make you any faster. They just look cool. The power comes from within.
Hell yeah.
So this kobold gets some like really cool like sparks flying off of the shoes. We're looking at like nice LED like RGB lights going up them, flashing like a nice keyboard. But say, and then suddenly actually starts to like bolt forward. Even taking strides ahead of Virgil, you see Typhus just without any care in the world just booking it down.
There he goes again.
Yeah. So you guys all begin going. You see as the crack begins, like it looks like it turns right a little bit as you guys are running, giving you guys a little bit more room. But you can see as it's not in line with you guys, but it seems to be like speeding up, almost catching up to you guys, but probably about 40 or 50 feet to your guys' right side. What are you guys wanting to do?
I am wanting to look deep within me and try to see if there's any sort of like deity or like energy of theater or something
Suddenly,
that I could reach out to.
all goes dark. And for a moment, you feel the pressure of the ocean above you. You are crushed into something so tiny and minuscule that you worry for a moment that you shall simply cease to be. But then in the distance, a small light that comes a little closer and a little closer. And you realize that though you are underwater, you don't need to breathe right now. And your patron, the Fathomless One, leers its glassy, empty eyes towards you and says, "Not yet." And then you pop back in to reality. You stumble and you're running for just that moment while you tap into the power of your patron and are summarily rejected by it.
Guys, my patron doesn't know the power of yes and.
Oh no.
So what else are you going to do?
Strict stage guy.
I think I'm so thrown by this sort of immediate denial that we actors are so used to. I'm just gonna kind of begin like sashaying, like some like nice quick like almost jazz walks.
Because you've been training so much for the audition. It's your natural
So
movement
much.
at this point. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
You do still have access to your like current spells and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just no direct intervention on the patron's
No
behalf.
direct. They're just saying, "I'm not carrying you through this."
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great. And I'm looking at these and I'm just going to keep sashaying.
Roll. Yeah. With that rejection, I just want you to roll me a charisma save.
Yeah, I think that's fair. 17.
17.
Hey, there you go. All right.
I mean,
She's got it, guys.
just 2 weeks ago, you got told no. Probably about
Saving?
4 times a day. And you're like, one more time? Nah, I'm keep pushing through. So with that, you keep pushing through, and you speed you haven't been able to access before in a while, just out of your pure gumption and out of your gut.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you guys see as this crack begins kind of slowly starting turn towards you guys.
We have 2 more people, I believe, that have not successfully secured their safety. I think for the wheel we have, but like we still want some narrative, like juice from y'all. Come on.
I'm just running. And I'm like a really ungainly runner. I'm a people guy. I can't talk to the ground.
But you try. Give me a persuasion check. Or actually, you know what? Here, I'll tell you what. It's self-talk. Okay, you can't convince the ground, but you can convince yourself. All right.
Let's go. I know we haven't run this far in a while, but the lungs are doing good. I'm just not feeling as smooth and graceful as I'm used to. Put a little jazz in it.
Yes, player jazz.
It's a 16.
16.
Amazing.
Yeah. With that little bit of jazz, I'd say your voice begins reverberating inside of the canyon. As you can hear it kind of jazz, just kind of echoing in there, as you see it take a hard left, like directly behind you guys. But unfortunately, Virgil, you're still behind where the crack is, and you can just see as the ground is just about to fall between you, from below your feet.
So I see, as even though I felt like I had a good head start, everyone has passed me. And for a split second, I'm like, what has happened in my life to get me to this point? How did things screw up this bad?
Give me a montage of 5 scenes from your life that that come to mind as you're running. Like quick montages, like little glimpses into your past.
So we go back a little earlier, where I'm stuck in a bullet train. I wake up with a cold sweat. I look up at the arcane LEDs that spread across that say what stop that we're at, and I'm like, fuck, I missed my stop. And I press I pull on the emergency lever, and the bullet train forcefully stops in the middle of its journey, high above the area. In a cold sweat, I realize I panicked too much, but the emergency doors have already opened, and I am not one to be too embarrassed, so I decide to go and jump out of the bullet train.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
And with that, my next memory, I find myself lost in the sprawling city. One of my first times finally getting here, thinking that things will change, things will be different. But it just felt overwhelming. Absolutely overwhelming. Everything, the skyscrapers, every little piece and bit that made this city what it was, it felt like it would consume me whole. But a piece of me was like, I'm going to understand this city from the bottom to the top. And I'm going to make it my bitch. If it's the last thing I do.
Wowie.
The next thing I remember is Typhus. Typhus just absolutely insisting that I have to try this new bagel place. Absolutely insisting that I needed to try this new bagel place. And I had to tell him I did not want to go to this new bagel place. I do not want to go. I hate bagels, in fact. But we actually sat in there and we had a good time. And it's one of my fondest memories with Typhus, where we actually could sit down and have a good meal together. My 4th memory.
Oh, we're going to 5?
Are we going to 5? Because I'll keep going.
Oh, I
about to say, give me like 2 words for each of these last memories.
Yeah, sure. 4th memory. Forest, serene. And last memory. Cold. Dark.
And you're back. What has inspired you to survive from those memories, Virgil?
That I never gave up.
Give me a Constitution check.
All right.
Let's see if your physical fortitude matches your mental fortitude.
That is a 5. Oh my god.
And then that's when you realize you never gave up, but you also haven't been falling down a endless canyon before. How are you wanting to get out of this?
How am I? Well, okay. So how far is Halberd from us?
Actually,
Halberd
that's a
is
good
with the
point,
rest of the group. You're
Am I behind him
Halberd.
or is he in front of me?
Deefer is
Deefer.
is with the rest of the group, safe as it turned right in front of you. You're here as the ground is slowly. We're like in slow motion. The ground is slowly beginning to fall from below your feet.
It is worth noting, though, that as that ground falls, you start to fall behind. Ergo, Deefer also starts to fall behind on those giant stilt legs of it, right as the ground is crumbling underneath you.
All right. So I'm pretty close to him. His legs.
Everyone is within movement. So.
Okay. I would like to, as I'm tumbling, I would like to try to grab onto one of Deefer's legs in an attempt to not only springboard myself forward, but see if I can get Deefer to fall into the chasm behind me.
Okay. So are you doing this just pure like willpower strength?
With I'm gonna say that would be athletics or acrobatics.
I'd probably say athletics with you trying to pull this one like half a ton or 1 ton creature into the abyss.
Because I will say this, as I have a powerful build as a furbolg, you count as one size larger when determining your carry capacity and weight you can push, drag, or lift.
Okay.
I'm not saying this would be considered large, so
yeah. So I feel like it is possible, especially considering the loose footing that this robot would be on.
Yeah, because it's not like you need to throw the robot. You just need to get his foot to slide on uneven ground a little.
Yeah. So
and the robot being, robot, I can use that force I used to push the foot away to kind of pull myself forward. Sort of an a la give and take of force, if you will.
Yeah. I think so. We'll set the 12 is just a success, you get to safety. 17 you get to push Deefer into the pit.
Okay. All right. Come on, dice. You've been really, really terrible to me lately. That's that is a hold on. So I'm going to say I haven't looked at what this calculates to yet, but I think I'm proficient in athletics. Okay. I would say I'm proficient in athletics.
Yeah, absolutely.
You seem like the kind would be. Yeah.
So that'd be 14, not quite enough.
But it is enough to get to safety, though.
It is enough to survive.
Yep. Enough to survive as you running like Legolas in the really bad Hobbit movies, start running on these rocks. As one of Deefer's legs kind of slips off of the back as he begins shifting his weight forward. You're able to reach just enough to grab that stretched out leg, and as he pulls his knee up and slingshots you forward, and you guys all go get to safety. You fall, get thrown, roll into the group. As you see this crack continues going to your guys' left. As you see just this this section of earth about the size of a city block just falls into hell,
as it were.
That's fucked.
I've had worse auditions.
Michael, you got to draw a line in the sand. That's like the 5th time this year you've saved my life.
and I'll never stop. I owe you too much to just let you die.
No, your debt is more than paid. I assure you. Except for
Kiss.
Well, no, actually, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
it was a pretty big
Yes.
save. We're not quite even yet.
Okay, I appreciate it because I'm not comfortable just giving up yet. I
Once
still have
the
so much
in
to
the-
repay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to Blair and be like, Blair, I'm so glad we survived. This way we can still do our 2-person show about the Wright brothers. Wait, I don't know if the Wright brothers exist in this universe.
They're called the
now
Wrong
they
Brothers.
do now.
Yeah.
The Wright
They
brothers.
can.
The
The Wright
Wrong
brothers.
brothers.
The
They
Wright brothers who
are,
famously invented trains.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah, and spelled R-ite.
Yeah, no W.
Right. Yeah. So true.
It's my
They're
favorite
so
letter in the
correct.
alphabet.
Yeah, like the
Are-
Wright brothers, like a sacred right, not like a
Yes.
like
Oh,
like a
right,
right, you know?
brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Blair, once
But-
we make it out of this, we got to start upping our writing time on the weekends.
It's true. It's true. I've
It's
got at
very
least 3 people who have said they want to come.
Oh, stop. I have the same 3 people.
And as you guys stand up, you guys find yourself maybe just another hour away from the bridge. And on your walks, you approach underneath the bridge. Tim, I'll pass this one back to you.
Okay. As you begin to walk up to the bridge, so when the suburbs of this city fell into hell, that weirdly enough, I like to think of it as like everyone knows that it happened, but like for some reason, no one remembers even what the suburbs looked like, much less where they actually were. Everyone just knows that they're gone now. And it happened sometime recently, but they're not really sure when the last time they were even in the suburbs were, much less what happened after this hole suddenly appeared. Many people went missing. They're never found, but you couldn't find someone who knew any of the addresses from the suburbs. It's almost as if not only did this place physically descend into hell, but even any memory of it and its denizens have seemingly also fallen into a pit of the psyche from which they might not ever emerge. So looking at this bridge, it's interesting because the architecture of the bridge belies something almost simpler in its construction, more wooden planks and well taken care of rivets than it is grand marble and glass like you'd find in a lot of the metropolitan areas of the city. It implies that the people who lived out here in the suburbs perhaps meant to get away from a lot of that hustle and bustle in the city, but to what end now that there's nothing here to show for it, much less nothing to remember? But as you gaze at this bridge and it strikes you the sort of uncanny nature of being somewhere that shouldn't be, you see a figure begin to approach out of the darkness. Hey, Virgil, is that you? What you doing, cousin? And coming over and gives you a big hug. And it's Durgil. You haven't seen Durgil since like a couple of family reunions ago. And whenever it comes to furbolgs, cousins, it's almost assumed that everyone is in some way, if not linked by genetics, linked by culture, right? So whereas a lot of cultures might say something like, everyone is brothers and sisters, siblings to each other spiritually. Everyone in furbolg culture, they're more like cousins, It's cool to see what they're doing every now and then when you check back in with them, but if you don't talk to them for, 6 months, a year, it's not like it's the end of the world.
Just like Space
Hey,
Marines.
Durgil, how's it going?
I'm Virgil, just doing my thing. I got a couple of a really cool little doodads I got if you want to take a look at them.
Sure, that'd be great. Actually, we wanted to talk a little bit. There was this particular thing we were looking for.
Hey, hold on. Who the fuck's that little guy?
No one.
Oh, hey, no. I know who you are. I thought I told you never to come around these parts again if I ever saw your face, your little dog dragon face.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, Turgil. I got him. As you see another Furbolg that has pulled around behind you guys. I got him. And goes and just stands above you, Typhus.
Thanks, Gurgel. I know that you always got my back.
Yeah.
Gurgel, go ahead and hold that little dude down. I don't want him taking anything from us again. After all, last time, he's the one that stole that very important thing that I had just been sold. Which is why I know
that was my engagement ring, right?
Right, Typhus? You know that, right?
There's not
that was
many
my engagement ring. I had to postpone it. I had a whole reservation. It took me 2 months to get that reservation, and then I had to postpone it because I didn't have a ring.
I'm going to tell you, I spent 2 months on that pipe bomb I was working on. I needed a little facet that was that size, and it's really difficult to come across parts.
Well, she said no.
You made a pipe bomb?
Guys, okay, Typhus is cool, all right? He's been working on himself. He's been
working on pipe bombs.
It's what it sounds like to me.
Guys, shut the fuck up.
Actually, we have been working on ourselves. Speaking of which, here's our parole officer that's currently supervising us.
Yeah, and then they both Gurgel and Durgel like kind of glance over. You brought one of the clockwork enforcers here? What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Look, we had no choice, all right? We're looking for an artifact, and if we don't find this artifact, we are going to...
Oh, fuck, Gurgel, come over here. Get over here, Gurgel.
Yeah,
talking about the artifact.
Yeah, what's up?
Gurgel, we can't let them find the artifact.
Guys, stop talking amongst yourselves. We're right fucking
here.
here.
Really good money for that. Like, if they go find it, like, what are we gonna do?
No, I know. We paid really good money for it, and it, it just. I mean,
we're gonna
kind of
die.
Yeah, I know, but like, even if you really consider like the ethical implications of like, look, we invested a lot of capital into this thing, right? And I have to really consider whether or not that capital is worth these 6 people dying right now. And like, that was enough for like a security deposit somewhere. So like,
how much would you pay for a Warhammer thing, guy?
You talking about the?
Sorry, what was that?
Defer?
Could we? Yeah.
You talking about the Halberd 4/4?
Yes. How much would one of those go for, say, on the black market or any color market?
Perfectly legal market, even.
Tell me, big
Officer?
guy. Tell me, big guy.
He looks at Defer.
You
looks kind of like it. Looks around.
You connected to the network right now?
The mainframe is.
That's his partner. They're very much in love.
He never finishes the sentence.
No.
Does. Peace.
He'll go around back, and he'll kind of he's gonna. Let me just give a quick roll. Yeah, no, he looks like he just really with a sleight of hand, like disconnects like a quick panel, and he peeks inside.
He's remote. He's not connected. He's not surveilled.
What?
Oh.
So this, hey.
Yeah.
Durgel.
All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down there, Gurgel.
No. I mean, the artifact is taken out of here. But that thing could go for 3 of the artifacts.
That's what I'm saying. That's like 3 security deposits.
Yeah. We could get a more safe way of getting out of here.
Yeah, I like that. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can pull a fast one on these guys. All right, folks. And look, I've been thinking. We've been doing some value propositions on the side over here. I don't want you to think that we were doing anything untowards, of course. But what we decided is, now that you mention it, this what'd you call him, Defer? This Defer seems as though it would be a pretty good little trade for what exactly are y'all looking for out of it? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, an artifact.
Yeah, the artifact my cousin Muffin stole. He just sold you.
The titular artifact?
I really kind of still up in the air what the artifact is. We've had some theories that was in the group circulating around, but honestly, I would prefer an array of
Wait,
artifacts.
hold on.
I think
Virgil,
it
are they
was
talking about
within us
that
the
bong that we
entire
picked
time.
up the other week?
Yeah, I think they're probably talking about that bong.
They're probably talking about that bong. It doesn't tarnish or anything.
Yeah,
It might be the
Is that the
bong.
artifact you guys are
Are they
talking
saying
about?
balm or bomb?
I make bombs.
Bong, the thing we smoked out of in college.
A third thing.
Arnold, you know it's definitely not the bong.
It's not the bug that I sold you later. It's what I sold you guys a few months before that.
Oh, you mean this? And that procures out of nowhere something that looks like a tiny puzzle box. And then Durgel's going to look over at Gurgel and give a big one of these artifacts, right?
Wait. Sorry.
Oh.
One of this artifact, right?
That artifact.
Yeah, that guy right there.
Sure.
This one's the one you're talking about, right? Yeah, we'll trade this for this this Deefer fella you got.
I
No,
would like
that's
to
not
roll insight
really
on my
insight.
2 cousins.
Yeah, go for it.
With,
Can I provide the help action? Because I've pulled one over on.
Because I know
Yeah.
these motherfuckers, and I know for a fact that they would pull some stupid shit.
Was it the winking? Was that what gave it away?
No, they're just pieces of shit.
It might just be an artifact that makes you weak.
So how does the help action work, or do
It just gives you advantage.
Advantage.
All right,
yeah.
sick. All right, come on.
Yeah, Virgil, I don't know if I would
Right.
trust your cousins or not. I mean, I lied to them when I sold them the artifact, but I don't think they're being straight with us right now.
All right, 16.
Okay, yeah. No, definitely. It isn't just the winks. Like these guys, they've never been honest a day in their life. They ain't being honest now. You know it.
All right, guys.
Now,
you
hang
better
on
be
a
playing-
moment. Did they say that that Deefer is remote? He's not connected to the mainframe at all?
Well,
Not currently. He's a remote unit. We're out of range of the radius of the main units. That's why he's so big.
So you're telling me that we could just cut and run and he wouldn't have to
He'll
like,
Oh
still
no, he'll
blow you
blow you
up.
to bits before
Oh,
you. Yeah.
oh,
No,
Oh
he
yeah,
wouldn't
he'll
do
blow
it.
you
great,
to absolute
Ah,
bits.
no,
I don't even.
You'd be right to hell.
Yeah,
Ooh,
bits.
okay.
Goodness.
just wanted to
Bunch of
check
little
that.
fireproof bits. You know.
Ooh.
So what do you
All
say?
right.
We got a deal.
You two, I know you're full of shit. For starters,
You got us. All right, Virgil. All right. You were talking about this artifact, and he pulls out like the same box. He just like changed hands behind his back.
It's the same thing.
It's the same box.
I want to grab that puzzle box and fucking chuck it into the abyss.
Hey, Durgel. All
They
right.
just threw my box, man.
I know. I
Virgil,
know.
that was my
They're-
fucking box.
I am
man.
going to die if you two do not help me with this, all right? If we're fucking cousins, then you fucking help me.
All right.
Does that mean you'll owe us a favor?
Ooh, I'll owe you a favor.
Don't do it, Blair. These guys are
you
some
owe us a
shady
favor
cats.
now. Perfect.
Virgil, and
God,
remember what they say
Blair.
about favors between cousins.
There forever.
They're forever, just like cousinhood.
Wait, but I wasn't the one that said it.
All right, fine.
All right.
We'll take care of this for you. And Durgel's gonna like walk around to the edge, and like that same panel that Gurgel was looking at earlier is just going to like pull a small vial out of like a little pocket in his loosely fitting pinstriped but very very dirty like slacks, and he's just going to like it sounds like a little, and then he just drops the vial in, and then there is a small explosion followed by rancid blue smoke as the Halberd 44 unit absolutely starts to melt down on the inside until
Deeper.
Deeper,
it ceases
no!
to function, and it topples over on its large stilts.
It killed him.
Joel, how are we going to use it now?
You know, I didn't ever really thought about it. I didn't think it'd be that. I didn't think it'd be like that. I thought it was just gonna like fucking.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, let me see the vial.
This was
Let me see
an
the vial you
accident?
use. Let me see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
vial
Use
you
one of
use.
these, and I'm gonna hand you another one. What, was this the wrong one?
Yeah, this is the wrong one. You're supposed to use the one that's the size of a pea.
Oh, right, the P one. You mentioned the
It's-
P one. Yeah.
the P one. The P one.
Damn,
You're from
no,
the
it's
liquid
fine.
ounces?
Well,
You think they're gonna be mad?
Now we killed a cop.
we
Probably.
can use the exterior parts at least.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
Well, hang
And
on,
at least we got a
fellas.
favor out of it. And you know what they say about favors between cousins?
We might be
They're
able to
forever.
salvage this. We
Yeah,
might be
they're
able to
forever,
salvage
those
this some
guys.
But
kind
I
of
wasn't
way.
the one that
Alright.
made the favor.
Well, yeah. Well,
Anyway, that was a
alright.
lot of fun. Good doing business with y'all.
Wait, but the artifact though.
The artifact.
Yeah, wait,
we
wait,
need
wait,
the
I'm-
artifact.
Oh,
I
you
am-
mean this? And he pulls out another puzzle box.
Shut
Yes.
up.
That's the
Nah, just
actual
kidding.
artifact.
This one's a minor illusion, and then he just
Nah. We got it inside. We got inside the thing. No one's really. No. I mean, it's inside. It's inside. We can show it to you.
Yeah. Just come with us, and they're both going to step backwards off the ledge that's immediately behind the bridge and just fall.
No way.
Your cousins are fucking nuts, Virgil.
I go to look down where they fell.
Just killed themselves.
You can see that about 35 feet down or so, there's a small inlet, and just as you peek over, you can see them both do their. It's not Misty Step. What do Furbolgs have? A hidden step, right?
I don't have that, but right now at least. Oh no, I do have hidden step. Oh my god, I have hidden step.
I'm about to say that you can watch them sort of like teleport themselves backwards, what appears to be straight into the cliff face.
Okay.
I fall straight off.
It'd be rude not to. We don't want to be bad guests, and I step off too.
All right, well, guess we're going right off the edge.
This is crazy.
Everyone who steps off, you find yourself colliding with what appears to be just a straight up invisible wall about 30, like that same distance down. And that's going to hurt, I think, at least most of you.
Hey, I landed the
A
last.
little bit. Yeah. If you want to roll acrobatics to see how gracefully, just for the narrative's sake, you land.
Sure.
About to say most of you. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll do this in order.
Dude, what's
Yeah,
wrong with my dice?
Is everyone
Dude,
just
same.
jumping down?
I'm
Can I
gonna
hit
climb. Oh, Typhus, you go.
I was gonna ask if I could hit a quick feather fall.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can you hit everyone with the feather?
Yeah.
Is this that AOE spell we talking about? What are we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna carefully climb down.
All right.
You gotcha.
You see that as Typhus jumps off, and I think Sylvia and Blair jump off as well. You guys are all start plummeting, and then you go to like a slow kind of glide down as the rest of you guys see these little clockwork like birds like illusions kind of fluttering around you guys.
Oh well, crap! Should I not have climbed down? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
about to
just
say, by the
keep
time
going.
you make it down,
Climb up,
everyone's like,
yeah.
whenever everyone makes it to that bottom, like sort of invisible plane. And Arnold, did you jump down as well, or are you just sort of looking?
Arnold was going to climb down. He's got the claws and he's got the body for climbing.
Yeah,
he would have climbed.
100%.
Yep. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, you all managed to make it down, all in one piece, and you see that inset into this cliff face is in fact what appears to be a simple door that has simple iron hinges, and whenever Durgel and Gurgel open it up, it appears to be into a seemingly normal room in a seemingly normal house.
Oh wait, never mind.
I'm gonna stroll in.
Yeah, it makes most sense. Yeah.
You walk in and you go, this place seems really familiar. Something about it, as you pass through that door, awakens something in your mind that you can't quite figure out what it was, but at least you feel pretty safe here.
Is this where I went to that weird casting director's dinner where everyone took off their clothes and began doing the Macarena?
That wasn't a casting director thing. That was a different thing. We told you not to go to that.
Oh, I remember. Must have repressed that.
Maybe it's better to remember it as a casting director thing.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Memory edited.
Amazing.
Inside this room, it appears as though, like, for all intents and purposes, it looks like a pretty cookie cutter house, one of many that must have existed in these suburbs whenever they were still topside. Whenever they were still topside, surely they must still be topside, right? You are in the suburbs, and the suburbs are. Your mind aches a little bit too much as you go to think about something perhaps better left unsaid. You are safe here, and as Gurgel and Durgel shut the door behind the party as you all make it in, they share a knowing glance between each other.
You have any drinks? I've been walking for like 6 hours and I'm heading for the fridge.
Glass of milk would be killer right about now.
Yeah. There's
Let's see if there's
just
olives.
don't take my Wiser that's in there. I got Skim Wiser Light, and it's hard to get.
Oh boy.
Now, where is the
Otherwise, there's 3
artifact?
gallons of milk, so
All right.
Well, you guys
that's all
got
there
the
is in there.
grocery
Is
store that
one
does
is
the
a couple
3
of Wisers and 3 gallons of milk.
As you guys,
you know what? I'll wait.
All right. And they seem to be talking over just I'd say kind of in their hallways. All right. I think we just take them to the. I mean, they're looking for the cuter. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously. I mean, what else would they be working for?
That was
Why
that
would they
big
come all
box
this
that
way?
Muffins sent us or whatever he sold us.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Realistically, we can just let Muffin decide what to deal with them. I mean, Muffin's the boss.
Yeah.
Muffin's here?
You mean Muffin's the top?
Gurgel, I'm afraid that we have a couple of flies on the wall. Here, tell you what, why don't y'all come with us down? We have somebody we want y'all to meet. Somebody that I think will clear up a lot of things for you.
Perfect.
Come on.
All right.
Hang on.
We're gonna have to jump again.
Who sold the
no,
artifact to
Gurgel.
Muffin originally?
Me, Arnold.
That's right.
Arnold.
What can you tell us, Arnold, about this Muffin? Is he a swarthy fellow?
He's a dick. He's my second most famous cousin, and he kind of thinks he's better than everyone just because he's like a year older than us. And like, yeah, he's like, he kind of got into like selling illegal stuff on the black market before all of us did, and he kind of like held it over everyone's head. He's like, well, if you want to get selling stuff in the black market, you got to do it through me. And I was like, come on, man. I'm like trying to start my own car. Yeah, he's an asshole. That's Muffin for you, though.
Well, looks like we all have asshole cousins.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can say that again.
As they open the front, what would be the front door to the house, you see that it actually does, in fact, open up to what appears to be clear skies, houses as far as the eye can see. This is the realm of suburbia as you remember it, and you find yourself definitely remembering it. Hell, there's that bridge, the one that connects to the city. It's within sight.
The new bridge.
Wait a minute.
What the heck?
Wait,
Come on, y'all. We got somebody you need to meet.
Okay.
Wait, how are we? Oh God.
I feel like I'm going to throw up, but my only choice is to keep moving.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward.
So I'm sure y'all guys all heard the rumors, right? Gurgel, I remember whenever you first you slipped down here through the cracks. Oh yeah, the suburbs went to hell. That's what they all say. Well,
Yeah,
this is
sorry, I
hell.
thought it was like literal. Oh, it is. Never mind.
Look, all I know is when I'm here, I feel safe. And whenever I'm safe, I can make better deals. So I'd rather be here than in the city. I can't say I've ever felt safe there.
Mm.
Are y'all coming or what?
Yeah.
I'm already walking in.
Where's the Muff Man? Does he like that? Should I call him that?
There's a Muffin
Yeah,
The
he
Muffin Man, that's good.
He started trying to call himself that like back when we were in high school, and it didn't really take off. So if you bring that up unwarranted or like unprompted, that'll actually probably sweeten the deal for us.
Right, I'll write that down.
Yes, and let's workshop the Muffin Man versus the Muffin Man.
Yeah,
just
the
the
Muffin Man. That sounds more singular.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Muff Man. Not the Muffin Man. Different thing. He's not gonna like the Muffin Man.
We'll try both ways, and we'll see which one he takes.
Try the buff man first. Yeah, maybe things have changed.
You guys are taken to the house next door, and this is a large house, a nice big. I'd probably say a bit more of a modest like 3-story house with this nice big tall picket fence around the back side of it. And Gurgel and Durgel take you around to the side of the house, open up one of the gates there, and you guys see this nice big lush garden. And Arnold, you see your cousin Mittens tending to this garden.
Where's Muffin? Mittens.
Muffin, sorry, Muffins.
Mittens is there. Mittens is there. Mittens is there.
Yeah, Mittens is also there. Mittens, your other cousin that he took under, that Muffins took under the shoulder, is there. It's like Gurgel will be like, all right, head on in. And they Gurgel and Durgel just go over there and help themselves to a bar that's over to the side.
Wait, so this guy's your cousin too, Arnold?
Yeah, I have like multiple cousins.
I mean, yeah, that's normal, but like,
yeah, I know. No,
Do they live with their mom still? It kind of seems like a mom's house.
I don't know. I maybe
Muffins will stand up from he's like planting some vegetables in a garden, kind of takes off these gloves that he's wearing.
Arnold, it's nice to finally see you again. It's been a while.
Is this Mittens or Muffin?
Sorry, Mittens. Muffin.
Okay.
Am I saying
Muffin,
Mittens?
this is
Muffin.
Okay. You
Muffin.
established Mittens exists. I gotta make sure we know it.
Mittens exists. It's a little guy.
Okay.
But
Muffins there
Yeah,
too.
see,
Muffins is
I'm gonna help out Mittens.
Yeah.
Get his
Muffins
pound of
is
flesh.
this tall, slender, orange feline. You can see almost like looks almost like a house cat, but you can see like some like faint like tiger stripes in the back. And Arnold, he likes to flaunt those tiger stripes. And not
Mittens
wearing a
is very
shirt, so
scrappy
of
dude.
course showing those tiger stripes. Well,
So, what's the occasion of me seeing my my good cousin Arnold? Are you planning on joining?
Not
I got
this
some
time.
positions under me.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm not Mittens, okay? I'm carving my own path. I'm doing it my way. I'm in a theater group. We have a rehearsal coming up, an audition. I'm doing things a different kind of way than you and Mittens are. And you just gotta respect them trying it my way.
Arnold, theater, come on, sales is where it's at. If you want to make the big bucks, you got to get in the sales, and then you can fund whatever fun little things you want to do, but...
We're actually doing Death of a Salesman next season.
It's true.
Oh, wow, that's... Really?
You could help sell tickets, and then everybody gets to kind of live their lifestyle.
Wait a second. Is it just the four of you doing that whole show?
That's right.
We're all playing Willy Loman.
It's Death of a Salesman for Willy Loman's edition.
Yes.
And I'm gonna try and be the dad. I think there's a dad, and I'm gonna be that one.
Willy Loman.
Yeah, Willy Loman. Yeah, the dad.
Yes. Yep.
So, just real quick, are they just talking to the four theater people over here, kind of as a group?
You're up there with them, yeah.
Okay,
but you're not the center of attention if that's what you're asking.
Yeah,
I'm kind of a little more like, where the fuck am I? So I'm kind of paying more attention to my surroundings more so than this house.
That calls for an investigation check, Chase Bernard.
I would very much like to do an investigation check. What is that? Okay, that is great. Yeah, intelligence, which I have a 0 in. So it's just up to the dice roll. That is a straight up 10.
A 10. The only thing that strikes you about all of this immediate surroundings is that it looks weirdly perfect. Just how you remember it. The suburbs, where you all came from. You came from the suburbs, right?
I would like to do an insight check on myself.
Let's hold off on that.
Okay.
We have set up that you are,
Okay.
We're somewhere with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm brewing with
reflection.
I'm brewing with it.
So, Arnold, assuming you came for the little artifact you had sold me previously.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. The puzzle box with the IKEA instructions in it.
Yeah. Well, turned out to be a little bit bigger. We got to kind of a point. Well, let me just show you.
As he kind of takes you back to the back of his garden, and you see it's opens up to this big gazebo here in the back with a whole bunch of other plants and everything in here. You see this fountain in the middle shooting up water, and you can hear like there's some birds in the background, but you can almost feel like you can hear some violin, but as you look around, you don't see anyone playing. Maybe there's some speakers or something like that, but real fancy stuff.
You see,
and he kind of leads you back to a big old this big box of scraps. You can see the box that you had previously sold him was probably about 4 by 4 inches, right? And it had this particular design. What's probably, it has a whole bunch of little designs on the side. What's the one that like really caught your eye that to where this is the artifact?
It was a Rubik's Cube shaped thing, but all of the designs were like some of like the least popular emojis. And I see the devil frowny face, like little purple emoji on the side.
The imp. I know that guy.
Yep.
Yeah, that right there.
All right.
There it is.
And as you see it, you actually can see as it's much larger than it was before, and it seems like a couple of the pieces have been moved to where it's no longer a cube. It almost looks like it had folded out of itself.
So look, you guys, Durgel and Gurgel, told me you guys owe us a favor, and for that favor and for the halberd 4/4 upstairs, we'd give you the artifact back. We can't figure it out. So yeah. If you guys can put it together, you guys can have it.
What do you mean you can't figure it out?
He takes and he pulls this almost looks like a stack of papers that looks like it's some sort of like Congress document.
Here's the instructions.
Oh.
It's
man.
yeah. The mage IKEA, he really made things hard to build. So
he goes and
well, yeah. If you can put it together, it's yours. But if you can't put it together, we're gonna kick you out. All right? Capiche?
Capiche.
Kaposh.
Kaposh. Yeah. I like this one. You ever get in the sales?
You know, I've considered it many times, but I'm more about selling a character.
selling a character. You know, as a salesperson, you are the character, and you have to sell and convince every individual person, you know, of what you're selling. You gotta
Oh my
really convince them.
gosh. That's so
It's really,
dishonest.
really all that sales really is. You know, you're
You
selling
may
your
be a
character.
salesman, but have you ever sold a dream?
Yeah, you
Typhus, I
see this
assume that
place?
you are going right for the
Snapping.
artifact, right? By the way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that right away.
Oh boy.
The moment that you touch this box, suddenly, as if the words were searing themselves into your brain, you hear, "You are asleep. It is time to wake."
Typhus, you okay?
Yeah,
You sure, buddy?
yeah, I feel great.
So we did not hear that.
No, you did not hear that.
Because you lunged for that thing and you just now you're
You
very still.
He was standing there for a good 30 seconds, just frozen after he touched it.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah. Did you figure it out, Typhus?
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's doing some box breathing.
Yeah, this seems a lot like whenever we had roommate puzzle night, but Typhus is taking a lot less longer than we did.
Yeah.
Gotta take a look at this box. Like, what's up?
So Typhus is still touching it. I'm gonna be like, all right, Typhus, we're just gonna not touch the box. I'm gonna move his hand off the box.
No, I'm gonna keep touching the box.
What do you?
I mean, I'm
Typhus,
guessing
don't
the
be
entire party is like collapsing in on Typhus around this box, right? Like everyone's kind of like, "What the fuck's going on over here?"
Yeah.
Hey, he's
Typhus,
not
maybe
called
step
Typhus
down.
because he has it, right? Because I want to know before I touch him.
Typhus, let go of the box.
I'm not letting go of this box.
I go to grab the box.
I'm dodging. You're not getting this box.
Typhus,
Don't let
we
him
need
take the bugs.
No.
Well,
Virgil,
you go and touch the box. Is that what you
I
said?
mean, I go to touch the box. I try to take it from him because I'm like, dude, we have to figure this out together.
No, so the box was a little 4x4. It is now a 4 foot by 4 foot cube.
Yeah, whenever you said it unfolded out of
It,
itself, it was like
unfolded
a
on
direct,
itself.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it unfolded. It's about. Sorry, I didn't describe it too well, but it's like a 4 foot wide, and it looks like some of the sections that made it a cube have opened up straight. So you can see you basically have your what is it 9, 8, 18, and then you have the top row kind of standing straight up on the back.
Oh my.
But Virgil, you go to touch Typhus's hand connected to this box, and you receive the same message. You are asleep. You must wake.
The rest of you guys see Virgil just the same as Typhus was, frozen for a good 30 seconds.
Oh, perhaps it's an energy circle. Everyone, pass the box and then freeze.
Oh, it's like an exercise. Yeah, I get it.
Oh.
Let's all lean in and touch the box together.
Yes.
Yes, on the count of 3, everybody.
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy.
This time you all lean in. You all will take 3 points of psychic damage.
Wait, does that include Virgil and Typhus? Or?
Yeah.
Damn.
As you guys all lean in, you guys all hear the "You are asleep," and then you just hear this
Yeah.
like
It's pretty good.
screaming sound.
Ah!
Ouch.
Oh, my head. Oh god.
Hey, Gurgel, you hear these? You see these morons? They went and touched the dang old artifact.
They touched the artifact. They didn't even read the instructions.
We should probably read the instructions.
Yes, read the script. Where is it?
All right. I'd say you all start to leaf through the instructions. Every page is the same thing over and over again in big block letters. You are asleep, you must wake. You are asleep, you must wake. You are asleep, you must wake. You are asleep. Slide the top portion of the box slightly to the left, about 3 centimeters, and you must wake.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to wake up. Like maybe this is. I'm gonna pinch myself or something. Like this is, like maybe, just in case. I don't think I'm on a lower plane of existence, but just in case I'm not in. I'm in the Matrix. Maybe. It's time to break out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pinch yourself, nothing happens.
Damn. All right.
Yeah. You
this
do
is reality.
See, yeah, you do see there are little maybe perhaps helpful notes within all of these. You are asleep. You must wake. It's just a lot of pages.
Oh God.
All right. I'm gonna try to piece it together.
Yeah. Someone who maybe go ahead, Sylvia.
No, I was going to say, I'm going to try to just do that shifting the top part of the box, like the one instruction that we had.
Can you do that without succumbing to its influence is the question.
Well, that's a great question.
Mm-hmm. Who wants to try to sift through these instructions?
I'm not that smart, but I can take a look at it.
Thingies?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've made a lot of bombs. I'm pretty shaken up to my core, and I don't think this is any time for me to joke around. So I'm gonna go straight for this script here, and I'm gonna go through these instructions and see what I can parse through. So I'm just gonna start rifling through them.
And Sylvia, you are confronted with this dilemma of you really want to shift the lid thing. It strikes you, right? Like what a strange little thing. So how are you going to do that?
Well, I think a good place to start is I might take my staff and ever so slightly just try to almost do it without touching it directly.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Real quick, Typhus, roll your investigation. What do you want while this is going on? We'll ask for it.
And you know what? I'm proficient in investigation.
Hell yeah, mark it down.
Hell yeah.
Decided. Here we are.
All right, that's a 19 with that proficiency.
No, we'll ask it. Let Sylvia.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Do what she's doing.
Okay, so I take my staff and I ever so slightly shift it the way it's indicated. For maybe a couple of feet away.
As about to say that it shifts exactly 1 centimeter, exactly the way the instructions provided. As Typhus is rifling through the papers, and suddenly he notices a pattern that resembles itself, or it resolves itself in his mind as a simple instruction, and time stops as Typhus reads it. It simply says, "Speak the final rule."
Speak the final rule.
The final rule.
Typhus, what?
I don't know. It might be something with always telling the truth.
Suddenly, the box moves. It continues to drift off of that 1 centimeter that Sylvia pushed as Typhus made that connection in his mind. And suddenly, it appears to start to resolve itself.
It's resolving.
Yeah.
Excellent. You pushed it the perfect amount.
Hold on,
Like
you're
all
telling me
great stories.
we just pushed it a little bit and said a few words, and now that's it?
Way to go, Sylvia.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to
Just
take the
Rubik
text as
puzzle
simply
night.
as possible.
Yeah. You guys see as the box continues to shift, kind of unfolding on itself. Roll, Typhus, roll, or if anyone else wants to. Time has stopped. You guys look back. You see Muffin and Mittens are sitting back there kind of laughing for a second at you heard them, Arnold laughing at you guys getting shocked by it. But you can you see it start shifting, you see it start slowing down a little bit. But how do you guys want to? You guys basically have to keep it going. So Logan or Typhus, you find another instruction. It says move the bottom left block up.
move the bottom left block up. I will do as it says.
As you go to touch it,
touching it,
you are able to move it, but the same thing, a sort of psychic shock hits you for 1 point of damage as another message is seared into your brain. You have entered my domain.
Oh shit!
Typhus, why do you keep touching it?
Tools, man?
That corner does shift into place, however.
And it begins accelerating back. You see as it creates this this frame, probably about 8 or 9 feet tall. But you can see as the rest of the pieces look to be on this this floorboard section that look to be kind of building themselves up.
This is the craziest artifact I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm just kind of blown away. It's like 4 feet big now. That's crazy.
You know what? I'll say it. It's kind of tacky.
I will also
tacky.
make
It does have all
slight
those
retcon
emojis
too.
all around it.
Yeah, it does too. All the imp faces like everywhere.
Yeah.
I will say too, Typhus, whenever you are getting these mental blasts in this time, everyone is hearing this voice as echoed through Typhus's
with the time stop, you guys are all hearing it just reverberate in your guys' bones. You guys can see as there's another section kind of in front of it that doesn't seem to be fully built. Typhus, you're a little bit too broken up, but you see the next instructions. You see it says unfold.
Unfold! Ah!
I'm gonna grab the lip that was pushed over and try and like use that to like pull it down and unfold it on this on the cube.
All right.
Both Arnold and Typhus are definitely going to be taking another point of psychic damage, just as a heads up.
Ow.
You guys want to use my knife?
And then the voice once again. I know you.
What?
I did just drop to 0, by the way.
Oh.
What? Oh,
Typhus!
no.
Yeah.
Typhus, instead, about to say, we're going to count that as going unconscious and you are stable with 1, but you are now a conduit of whatever force is being channeled through this artifact.
Oh my god.
Arnold, you see, you roll me a either a sleight of hand or acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do sleight of hand, and just because of my less than legal background, this is something I'm proficient in.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be 10.
10 total.
I have not rolled above a
You
7
pull it back.
today.
As you pull it back, you'll take another 2 points of psychic damage. But as you pull it back, you unfold it as it like stands itself up. And you see as it stands itself up, you see all these imp emojis. You see the cucumber emoji. You see the awkward guy. Slanted mouth face one.
Yeah, the really queasy guy.
And the real queasy guy, the purple guy. As you see it all begin to kind of form into this shape, and you see as it starts quivering.
Oh God, we're in the emoji movie.
Yeah,
I will
how'd they know?
leave the podcast if we're in the emoji movie. Actually, this is
Typhus now simply a shell for whatever force is commanding his tiny cobalt body. Suddenly seems to grow in scale, but not like just getting bigger. Like the idea of Typhus suddenly becomes all enveloping. To the point where you can no longer distinguish whether or not Typhus was a physical entity or just something that always kind of was. And there's one final instruction.
I go to read the instruction.
Open. You just hear it all in your voice.
Don't worry, Justin, I can do this one.
Oh.
Open. You will open.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Wow.
So does he have typhus?
I think he always did.
Open.
Screw
it. At this point, I'll go to fucking open it. I gotta
I'll join
stop
you.
whatever is going on. All right, guys, we gotta open it. I don't know what's going on, but if we don't open it, things are gonna get way worse. I feel.
Let's
I
open
think
it.
Typhus is already asleep, so he's probably just going to wake up and.
That's true. He
All right.
wakes up and we're good.
Yeah, that's the second way we can solve this puzzle.
You reach over to open it as you see to open it, it slides to the side. And as it slides to one side, you see this swirling green just almost like a liquid glittering and glistening in it. And then as it slides to the other side, kind of revealing these two things. You see, Glenn, what did they see on that second side?
Yeah, so it's less of what they see out of this pool of liquid and more about what it is that they suddenly know. While looking at this pool of liquid, you can't pick out any one point of information. You suddenly know. You don't even know what you know. You know. You know. You know, you know now. You finally know. You know what happened to the suburbs. You know what's going on. You know how this story ends already, and you can't help yourself, and you are compelled first with Typhus, and then with Virgil, and then Arnold, and Michael, Sylvia, and Blair. Each one of you cannot help yourselves. You must know everything, and everything is in that liquid. And as you go and reach for it, the words echo one more time in your mind, less distorted now, much, much clearer. I know you. I see you. And then, as the liquid encompasses you, darkness. And who knows where we're going to wake up? I guess you'll have to tune into the next episode to find out.
Oh my God!
What the heck? What the heck, dog?
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, guess what? I guess Justin, you and I, buddy, we're gonna have to just roll who's on what teams because we didn't get a clear these people are and these people aren't with the way it worked out. So
two sides of the door. We'll see which one y'all got sucked into.
This will be fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, wow.
All right. Well, I think that's a good enough place as any to end this first session. I hope that y'all. Well, how are y'all feeling about it? I liked it. I thought it was having a good time.
It was great.
I had a good time.
All right.
It was so much fun. Sorry, I had to run in the bathroom real quick. So fun.
Well, from like we said before at the very beginning of this, this will be the last time that we see all of these players together in quite a while, if I had to guess. From this point forward, both Justin and I will be leading two separate campaigns that will be live streamed Monday at 7 p.m. The first Monday and third Monday, respectively, for either of the campaigns. We'll figure it out. Something like that. It'll be around this time on a Monday. Just pay attention to social media. We'll get all that information out. But we will be splitting into likely two parties of three. And from there, we are going to find out just what is going on with the final rule. Right?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
I
gotta know.
I tell the truth.
Yeah,
I was literally told I have to know.
I have to know. I want to drink that black liquid.
That's what I'm saying.
In my tum 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 tum.
Put my insides in oil. I want to know.
I feel like that's a good enough time as any to go ahead and start wrapping things up. first off, I'm sure we all agree. For anybody who is watching or listening to the podcast, watching the live stream, or even the VOD, thank you so much. Your attention and the traction that we have gotten even before this first session has been absolutely tremendous, and I know for a fact that we're going to live up to all the hype if this first session is anything to go off of.
Hell yeah, brother.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you everybody, every one of our players. Thank you, Justin, for stepping up to the plate and agreeing to be a DM as well. Thank you to our stream manager, Spencer, who has been doing an amazing job with keeping everything updated and making sure that we are up to date on all of our technical stuff. Everybody, if you are in the live stream chat, please tell Spencer thank you. And otherwise, I think that we will see y'all next time. We will let you know when it will be. This next, actually, I can tell you right now. Hold on. The next live stream,
it would still probably be the first Monday.
Yes, that will be May 4th, which is don't make any jokes about that, or else it will get lost in the algorithm. So May 4th will be the next live stream, campaign A of Final Rules.
Yeah, excellent.
All right, everybody. Hey, why don't we say goodnight, eh? Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll see you again.
Okay.